And we're recording.
Welcome to world. Wait, this isn't worldly reconstruction. We have more people in this one.
Oops.
Tres more.
There is more.
Tres more.
Oh my god.
This is a totally new campaign, guys. Dragon riding campaign, which I'm really excited for. Are you guys excited for this?
Yeah.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's use the breath
Copyright.
weapon now.
So hopefully this campaign goes on. This campaign is going to be happening at least once a month because it's going to happen every 3 weeks, basically. So it just depends on the schedule. It might fall on twice a month.
Also, these are gonna be public uploads just for my sanity's sake.
Oh yes. Wow.
Yeah, so everyone can see these. You can send them to your friends. You can send them to just about anybody you want if you want to. I don't really give a fuck. Just make sure that they understand that my games are my games and they got to be the respect because I ain't no Matt Mercer.
Look, house rules are house rules. We have fun. If everyone's having fun, then y'all can shut the fuck up and
My
suck
campaign,
up. Bleep.
my fucking rules.
Fuck. Yep. And to be honest, most of these rules are if it's cool, it works.
It has to be realistic. I do
to a
real
point.
cool, but but it has to be genuinely like capable. So no out of the norm fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure shit in here. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
So you're saying you can't
No
beat...
JoJo references.
So you're saying you're saying you can't beat a person by doing rock paper scissors because their stand makes the game rock paper scissors. That's a real thing. I did not make that up.
Well, there's that.
Rock, paper, scissors, fire.
I'll explain to you later, kid. But anyways,
I mean, I guess it depends on your dragon. It could be rock paper scissors lightning.
Moist. No.
And not moist.
fire, acid, frost.
Fire, acid, frost.
There you go.
Fire, acid, frog.
Fire, acid, frost.
No, there's not gonna be any fucking Dragon Ball Z bullshit here either. Oops,
That's
sorry.
ballsy.
Anyways.
No Kamehameha.
Yeah. For those.
But what did you want to say? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say,
You
know the drill. 5e, 5e rule system, a lot of homebrew. This is our bread and butter. We are probably not going to incorporate the 2024 stuff. We might incorporate some, but that's a later down the road question. This is not just for this is for everyone because I think that is fair to say. Like as things develop, we'll adjust. I think.
We are still very much working off of the 5e system since this campaign is also starting before 2024 version is out. So, I will be doing my best to stick with the 5e for as much as possible. If there's anything in 2024, I will be informing all the players here about what rules would be changing. I mostly use a lot of homebrew, but I still use base game rules and such and all that jazz. There are certain things that if you come and ask me, I'll probably allow it. And to be fair, it's me. If I think it's reasonable, you could probably be like, "Hey, can I have this?" And I'll be like, "Okay, yeah, sure, later." I think that's really it. We're just here to play. We're here to have a good time. If anybody has questions, I mean, like, I hope I don't make it difficult to be approached to ask fucking questions. Because if I am, then I'm sorry. I am Angry Bean.
I am her anger translator.
It's more about how many questions can you tolerate?
We're basically okay. You know those Obama anger translator videos? We're basically the opposite. She's angry Obama. I'm calm Obama.
Yeah, I'm angry Obama. I'm always the one that's angry, but he's the one that translates the angry, so it's kind of reverse.
Yeah, so for example, she says "fuck you." It translates to "I care about you and I cherish you, and I don't want to let you go."
Yeah, exactly. That's he's the proper translator. So if you hear him talking after I am talking, he's just translating. So I'm
Alrighty.
just let's
But
just let that be known.
yep. But anyways,
But anyway, shall we properly begin?
Mm.
Perhaps.
yep.
Yikes.
And because
Perhaps.
Richard's not here, in honor of Richard for when he comes back,
He's a dick.
Shit. Here we go again.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
alrighty, take it away, DM.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
So, the world that we are now taking, the world that we are now responsible to save, is called Yaverotha, a huge, gigantic continent with isles around, and usually in the north, the ice frigate Icelands tend to bridge each other, still technically making it a whole continent. Most of these are divided particularly to certain races, even though it's not just dedicated to those. One of the strongest countries, Zatia, is one of the newest to have joined the ranks of the old. They've only been around for a little over 20 years. There's the Ozran colonies, mostly populated by humans. There's the Dreadlands, or the Deadlands, basically. Those are the deserts, and that composes most of the branch between the Dwarven Kingdom and the Human Kingdom. There's a larger body mass just south of it, where the Elven Empire is, or the Republic, actually. Then there's the dead-ass ghoulish tundra, and then further east, in the north, we got the Goliath and Orc tribes fighting for territory.
I believe we do have the world map, by the way. Like,
We do basically have a little bit of a world map. I haven't changed the names properly yet, but they're all there. But right now you are within the human colonies. You all are approaching a citadel, kind of hugging it's like a couple miles away from the desert. Um it's a citadel called Brunswick. Some of you are already there. Some of you are just getting there. But all you know is that this place is booming with business. A lot of the dragon riders that do approach this place have perched their dragons just outside. Some parts outside of this citadel actually have designated areas to basically quote unquote park your dragons. This place is strict on the inside. Even though there's plenty for you to do, you have some rules to follow. But either way, this is just me telling the players. Yes, you gotta back your dragon into a parking spot.
you know, Claire would go beep, beep.
She definitely fucking would.
That was the point. he would tap her right shoulder and just beep beep.
Beep beep, motherfucker.
It's like parking a Tonka truck.
Anyways,
So do you like puncture a ticket onto like a parked dragon's mouth if they haven't parked it in the right spot?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Imagine, you know those like you are a terrible driver little like slips. Like just slap that onto her face, and then when Bertram comes out, it's like, I got a ticket.
You just leave a sticky note on their nose.
Just goes burns the ticket. Oh no.
No, no, definitely not avoiding laws and shit. But anyway,
It's relatively obvious.
I need somebody, just somebody, to roll me a d8.
I'll do it.
Somebody love find me.
7.
Oh wow, Noodle. What was that? Just Noodle. So,
By the way, I'm
He
doing
has it out for me today. Oh no.
God.
you are our first sacrifice of the night. How do you feel?
Mixed emotions, I'm good. I
Ugh.
am content.
You'll be fine.
Sacrificial pasta.
No, I am going to accidentally start World War III on this universe.
Alrighty.
Oh, where do I begin?
Alright.
Do I select that question?
First of all, you are remember from your session 0, you're currently sitting in a tavern called the Corvid's Castle. And with you, in front of you, you made a friend. But before we get back to the little discussion that you're doing, please introduce your character. Describe your character.
So, as much... I'm not sure, like, to begin with, the character is really more of just deeper feelings I have that I just don't choose to express a lot with the majority. As of now, there isn't a defined art, like...
You do have a reference, though, and we
There
can
is
use
a
that.
reference, and I have a few references. There is a pit crew, and then one I did, if I could find it.
I like the Picru one, to be honest.
And you actually did
But we could
post
do
the-
both, so
and
you could put it
Alex
in
did,
lore.
I'm gonna do both.
You can post it in art,
I was gonna say Alex did
which
post
we already did.
Yeah. It's right
No, I
up
might as
there.
well do it. No, I'm gonna do the one color.
Oh, you did a color one, then yeah, fucking do that.
Yeah.
Good. Alright, let's
Obviously you can tell which one's mine, which one's not.
Lulu.
The one on the left is my work, the one on the right is Piglet.
Aw.
As if
Must
again,
protect.
not 100% known, Plasmoid. I love Plasmoid.
Plasmoid.
Life.
I'm like,
Boy!
If I hear anyone here saying Slime Girl, I'm gonna lose my fucking... Anyway. But as a whole, she's generally tranquil. Very, I wouldn't say naive. More of just inexperienced. For as a whole, she is not native to these lands, and she is learning the ins and outs of what
Whoa.
this land has to offer.
Luki, get the fuck out of my room. You just farted. Get out of here.
Oh my god. You want me to go get him for you?
must protect.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my...
Come get your 50 pounds of stubborn.
Hang on.
He is ripping ass in my room. I don't need him to do that.
Interesting.
Let me take my shit. Oh my god. Let him come back. We have dog problems.
Imagine living. I have no... I'm back.
Anyways, yep.
Just they called you a go-gurt girl. Anyway,
Who?
Don't worry about
No,
it, kid. We got
don't worry
No,
about it.
no, who is it?
Don't worry about it, Noodle. So,
Names.
you are literally finishing up your meal in front of your friend Well, can you even call them a friend? You just met them not so long ago.
Yes. And I have no neurons to speak of.
So they are friend.
Maybe. I I literally have the notes, maybe. Possible. I just put friend because the notes were in such haste.
Alrighty. So you sit there. Your plate is pretty much empty at this point. Your friend who sits in front of you, Mavis, he didn't order anything. All he just ordered was a cup of ale. That's literally tankard of ale. That's all he ordered.
Oh, that's my birthday being character. Alrighty. Maybus, was it?
Mavis.
Maybus.
Mavis. Mabuz. Mavis.
There's an ED.
What?
There's an E and a D. Something
There is no E and a D. It's Mavis. Where are you getting an E and a D from?
What, from what you just said?
No, M-A-B-U-Z.
Z.
Okay.
There, but yeah.
Alrighty then. There's set. These are called D&D knots because again I did it in such haste and such email.
It's okay. So he sits there, sipping at his ale.
So, do I have the right to be in character right now, or is that just...
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have to,
You don't
I'm
have to
asking
ask
permission
me,
so I
just
don't
do it.
fuck up.
You'll be fine. Just do it.
Insecurity's getting...
Felt.
So, did you not order anything for yourself?
No, I'm not really hungry. But thank you for your concern.
Yeah, I would like to thank you, but honestly, this was all quite out of the blue. I'm not even sure what to think.
Well, you don't seem to be from around here, so at least a friendly face should bring you some comfort.
I suppose. Really, I'm sorry, a lot has happened. I'm struggling to grasp the words here. Is there anything else in particular
Pardon?
to mention at all? Any other points of interest?
Well, there's quite a few jobs that you could take.
Oh,
If you wish to scrounge up some money in order to, get proper equipment and such.
be valuable. So, where do I begin?
Well, there you could go to any god in question. Ask for work. Or you can go to the bounty board. There's a few around the city. I think there's one not too far from this restaurant.
I was gonna ask you first.
Ask me.
Yeah,
For work.
you were willing to help me out before. Would it not be kind to just do something just?
I don't think you'd want to work for me.
I wouldn't see why not.
Not in my line of work. But maybe those two over there can be of assistance. As he points over to a tiefling and a Githyanki.
Oh my god.
Yeah, both of you are in the same fucking restaurant, bruh.
Holy shit, I never would have guessed.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness.
We're here.
Oh, yes, you're here. Welcome back. You're alive. Now
Hello.
introduce your fucking characters.
Please introduce your lovely characters. I can't wait to hear their descriptions.
Yay!
Thank you for the translation.
I'm not translating that one.
After
Okay,
you.
I'm trying to find my art. I'm trying to find my art, Matt. You go first.
Okay, which one of you wants to go first?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Okay, fine. If you guys don't,
I'll go first.
roll.
Let's do
Odds or
it.
evens?
I just said I'll go first.
Okay, you go first then.
Okay.
I'll go first. It just took me. Thank you, Alex. I gotta scroll back really far. As soon as it loads. Anyway. You see this albino tiefling with like very ram looking horns and bright pink eyes. He's kind of sitting like over the table with his chin on his hands, and he's just yapping to the Githyanki girl in front of him.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Wow.
sitting
Well.
opposite
Wow.
the Githyanki girl. She's got raven black hair, sort of cut short into sort of a curly bob. Very slender face with hazel eyes dotted in the middle. Around her words, man.
Real.
On her cheeks and just above her eyebrows, there are these black flecks of skin. And she's sort of looking around very nervously as the tiefling is having a whale of a time talking at her.
So, Noodle, when your character looks to the two that Mavis pointed to, and then looks back to Mavis, he's just gone. Like he vamooshed out of thin air. There's only one person that you know of who can fucking do this, but he's just gone. Like, who is he to disappear on you like that?
Give me a second. It's gonna be the first meal of the night. I'm sorry. My response.
Your response. So you see these two yapping away. Well, it's just one of them yapping away, and the other one's like, anxiety. Please be quiet.
Hi,
Do you
how I
approach them?
suppose I could. You ping me anyway. Pardon me.
Hola!
Oh my god.
Who are you? I've never seen you before. You're pretty cute. Do you want to come sit? Here, come sit beside me. He scoots over.
What is this image to intensify? Yes, you.
I bet Janessa's like, don't do it, dude. Save yourself.
Um, I'm gonna put a hand up to my mouth to try and cover it, even though it's very clear that they can see that I'm talking, and I'm just gonna whisper. Are you sure that's a good idea?
Well, I mean, the more friends, the merrier, no?
Okay. Okay.
I just kind of came in to ask some questions, honestly.
I may have some answers, although I don't know a lot. I'm not very smart, but I'm also very cool. So you can sit with us. I'm sure Miss. Fuck, what's your name?
Oh,
Janessa knows some stuff. She's really smart, so. Aren't you, Janessa?
I wouldn't say that.
See, she's brilliant.
the last interaction I had like this was back in elementary. Don't know how to do. Oh, wait. Well, I thought that you may all have some opportunities, if there is any. Anything I can help with?
Opportunities? For like.
Like, the job per se? That's what I would presume.
I do not have any jobs. I do have wanted posters. Those are very cool. I can totally bring them out if you want to see.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I have the wanted posters of the really cool guys that they're
Look, they
wanted.
wanted posters again.
Yes, they wanted posters again because they're so beautiful and I love them so much.
My head is going to drop and slam on the table.
The bartender looks over like, oh god, what's going on over there?
I'm so sorry.
So do you just have these on hand?
Well, of course, I cannot be number one outlaw fanboy if I do not always have them on hand.
Mentally, I'm blue screening right now.
Fanboy.
I've never blue screened to such
Okay,
a degree.
Noodle,
getting an
have you ever
addict.
met like a comic or manga fan who has like all like the signed copies of stuff? That
Yes, fun fact, he's in the same neighborhood.
What?
I know where he lives.
We have it in the neighborhood?
Yeah, he was my friend from high school.
Oh shit. You didn't tell me this. You didn't tell me you were friends with a weeb.
I didn't know I was either.
Are we not all?
The fact that you didn't know says a lot.
It was only when he lost a bet and came into school with a skirt.
Oh my god. I don't think that's a weed, buddy.
I do that without the bet.
That was a very
I
anime.
wouldn't-
I don't know.
That is not anime, but anyway.
Shenanigans.
Yes, anime.
That is called boy problems.
Ah, yes. The fall of gender. Anyway.
This is why women live longer.
let's continue.
Fuck you. I like tofu on my corn muffin. Anyway.
Continue.
I'm sorry,
So you want to see
I
that?
don't- Who's the other lad across the table? There's no image of him.
Janessa.
I
The green one. The sexy green lady.
Would smash.
Amen.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Okay. Well, I suppose you do know each other for a long time, though, have you?
No, we just met like I don't know how long has it been? Few hours? I think it's been a few hours, so now we're best friends.
Lifting my head slightly, I'll give a thumbs up.
See? She agrees, we're best friends. We're sticky thieves, except we're not thieves. Right now, we're gotta keep that on the down low.
You didn't say anything about thievery?
Did I need to? I thought that was obvious.
Thievery?
No, lower your voice.
I'm not a thief.
Who says you have to be? You're just with one. Definitely not one.
You're just with one. As soon as you say this, a guard walks in.
Oh shit!
No. They found us. They found you. They're gonna get you.
No,
And they're not gonna get me.
keep it on the down low. They're not going to find out.
They look towards you, making a ruckus at the table.
No more
Walks
drinks
up.
for you, Janessa. It's time to stop.
It's this guy is
Team Rocket.
a young elven man in standard breastplate, normal guard attire, looking absolutely confused at the ruckus at this table. But he approaches the table. Is any one of you named Basil?
No, my name's Time.
He gives you this fucking look.
Yes, sir.
Come with me. Bring
What
your friends
did
too.
I do?
You see, what did I tell you?
He kind of steps off
You
to the
say-
side so that you guys can leave.
See,
And he'll
what did
follow
I
behind
tell
you.
you?
Oh,
If
wait,
you
what
say
the-
that in front of a guard, that just incriminates you.
You know I can spell my own name? Oh my god.
So the guard as soon as y'all get up and start making your way out, 2 more guards meet you outside and they start escorting you to the middle building of the city.
He throws his hands up and says, "Oh, for love of God."
Have we all just been taken by one woman decision?
All 3 of you. Collateral damage.
Okay, here we go. 4th member of the night.
Let's go.
My name is Jeff.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Alrighty. Who next?
So that's 2. Roll me a d4.
That I
Who?
roll last. I roll last, so I'm not rolling again. Hey! By the way, please call
Look
it
who
your roll.
it is. Please call your rolls. That'll be fucking fantastic. Thank you.
I was muted the
Um,
entire time.
My name is Jean.
It was a 4.
Oh my god.
The 4,
Yes, the 4.
Bertrand and Rhiannon.
Slay!
4 to have.
What do you have?
Please introduce your characters. You guys are approaching Brunswick Citadel.
Brunswick Citadel. Sorry. Ladies first.
Of course. You guys would
Wow.
see a winged feral tiefling. Blue complexion with like grayish freckles and gray horns. Um,
Oh, sure.
there's some purple. I'm about to. There we go. It's posted. She's 6'4", kind of curvy, well built, and she has a little bit longish hair that is black and yellow amber eyes that are cat-like in nature. And right now, she's looking a little unamused, maybe a little nervous.
Oh shit, wrong button. So wearing a dark tan kind of poncho like top over his clothes, it would be seen a 7'5", rather very large minotaur man, thick, long, scraggly goatee coming down his chin, blonde hair, kind of curly and messy, but kind of almost poofy from the wind, as he's got an orangish fur with a slight blonde almost birthmark patch above his neck and up towards his face. His eyes are covered, as he does have a pair of dark brown goggles covering them, a yellow bandana on his left wrist, and a single gauge in his ear, as the wind would probably reveal a very large revolver on his hip, as he has a large friend behind him.
And behind him, following along with a peppy walk, is a young blue dragon, her scales glistening in almost a sapphire-like hue. As she just walks with content behind her rider. As you start approaching the huge arches leading into the citadel.
Now, Clara, on your best behavior when we're in here, correct?
Yes, Pops, I know. No flashy business, no electrocuting people, no squitching babies, I know. She purrs.
Yes. Now, I do have to get us registered to come in, seeing as, based on law, we are of the caliber of Bond that we're gonna have to, you're gonna unfortunately gonna have to stay outside the city.
Yep.
Bogus rule is that?
Claire, we ain't in the deserts anymore, hon.
It's
Doesn't
exactly that,
matter.
though.
It's
Bogus.
disrespectful. It's bogus. That's a load of donkey poo.
I understand. Now, Miss Rhiannon, you have been here in the city before. Is there anything you could tell, like where exactly I'm gonna have to get registered to go into this city?
You don't have a dragon, you don't know.
I would not know. Sadly, I don't exactly have a dragon now, do I?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. As we're getting closer to the city, do I see somewhere I have to get registered?
You see like certain guards and they do see you.
Oh, I wonder. Oh yeah,
And they do see the big dragon behind you.
Yeah, 7'5" dude and big ass fucking dragon. Not
Mhm.
scary at all.
And they're standing there watching y'all.
Just comes with the
Rhiannon,
guards. Oh, go ahead.
my bad. I was gonna say Rhiannon's going to turn to him and say, I think it would be best if we parted ways here. The stuff that I have going on, I really don't want you getting mixed in with. And she like tries to be quiet with it. I'm being blackmailed.
He has like no shock to his face. He's like, right. I believe it's best we stick together in this city, knowing what probably is going to happen. We're probably going to the same place anyways. But real quick, let me get my old sweetheart here registered and talk to the guards, because I understand it's probably going to be a fun little conversation.
If you insist, I'll stick around then.
And he kind of makes his way towards the guards and goes, I'm assuming y'all are where we register to come into the city.
Yes. Yes. Follow that one over there. And you see this furbog? And she's like, oh, yep, that's me. Come on, this way.
He makes his way over. Moseys on over.
All right. Name?
Bertrand McCarthy.
All right. All right, name of your dragon?
Her name is Clara.
Age?
52.
She's very young.
Yes. We've been getting that a lot recently.
She looks really good for young, actually. And Bond.
Level 3.
Perfect. Now, I do have to inform you that they are looking for someone by your name. And it has been requested that you go to the center building.
He just kind of like looks up to say, can I at least keep the goggles on?
No, unfortunately. And you also have to either hand over the rifle or you can leave it on your dragon.
The rifle will stay with Clara, if that's all right.
Very well. And please inform her that she cannot be within the walls at any given time. If she ever does, our dragons have the right to interfere.
She has already been informed. Do not worry, we will not cause any trouble.
I am just reiterating. The bond is strong. Not many get to 3.
Understood. He kind of sighs. And he tips his hat back so that it's like hanging basically from behind him as he takes his goggles off. And as he opens his eyes, for the first time Rhiannon can see, his eyes are almost, if not more, of a shiny blue than Clara's scales. And he kind of just winces at the light. He's like,
I do apologize for that, but rules are rules.
Yeah, rules are rules. Now, allow me to at least make sure my
I'll
rifle
escort
is...
you there myself. I could have Ren over there do it. I'll escort the both of you, actually. You're Rhiannon, right?
Wait, yes?
Of course. We were all informed to keep an eye out for you.
Ah.
Don't worry, I don't bite. I'm not as aggressive as everyone else here.
Much appreciated.
As long as you work with me, I'll work with y'all. Now, I'll lead you back to the entrance so that you could leave your weapon back with your dragon, and then I'll lead you straight to the center.
Thank you very kindly, miss.
Don't mention it.
He does like look to Rhiannon, like giving her like a "I fucking told you so," essentially. Kind of like a look like "I kind of told you."
Say dip 100, dip failed.
And she just gives him this unamused, deadpan stare.
All right,
he-
so
He just kind of puts the rifle in his. He's got like a little special like rifle like holster that's on the saddle, and he kind of tightens it nicely and looks at Claire and goes, "Now you behave now. Don't need
she's basically a Red Dead Redemption horse, but dragon.
Exactly. Exactly. He's just, now you behave. Don't try to cause no commotion, and there won't be any need to go into the city for me. I'm a tough cookie.
No promises.
Clara.
She sticks
You
her
got
tongue at you.
He kind of like gently will place his hand on like the top of her snout and kind of bring it down and goes, "Honey, we can't be getting in any more trouble, remember?
I know.
It won't take much long. Don't you worry. Once we get back, I'll wrestle us up a nice little nice deer. How's that sound?"
I'll go get us one. I don't want to be here for a long time. I want to do something. You know what? I'll go hunt while you do your thing, and you just let me know when to come back, okay? How about that? Does that sound like a plan?
When I whistle, I expect you to come back, you hear?
Yeah, I'll let you know when I come back. I'm not gonna leave you all high and dry.
Just be careful, please, sweetheart.
Yes, Pops.
Kind of gives her under her chin a nice scratching on top of her head, her snout, and goes, "You run along and have some fun."
All right, I'll let you know. And she runs off.
He turns around and he kind of gives a. All right, let's go meet this son of a bitch.
And last but not least,
Hey.
Yeah.
Garrick and Elrin. You guys are heading back to the city of Brunswick because you were actually in there before.
Yep.
You can go first, buddy.
All right. So, walking down the road is an elven man standing about 6'1", with a thinner athletic physique, a little bit of muscle, but nothing really impressive. He's got pale Caucasian skin with long, disheveled, snow white hair that's tied in a ponytail. Goes out to about the middle of his back. Notably, this full-blooded elven man has a full mustache and beard, also snow white in color, for a quite odd little duck. He has one right deep yellow eye, as his left eye is covered by an eye patch, and there's notable scarring on his face, in particular around the patch itself. He's got black and red sailor's clothes with a red sash around his waist, with black pants tucked into knee-high leather boots. The top couple buttons on his shirt are unbuttoned, and if you looked close enough, you'd see kind of black lines on his chest near his heart. Finally, strapped to his belt is a mask, split down the middle in color, the right side being white, and the left side being black. Posted. All right. Find it. E. Nope, wrong one. E.
Garrick.
There's the boy.
There he is! Look at that edgy ass motherfucker. Well, he's less edgy. He's less edgy now because he's not a rogue anymore. But he's still an edgy ass motherfucker.
Damn right, I'm proud.
Hey.
Alrighty. So, my turn.
Yes.
Walking beside him is a 6'2" human male with pale-ish Caucasian skin, wearing a clearly sailor's red coat with elements of straps on the side, clearly unbuckled, with a white worn undershirt underneath. Notably around his neck, there is a necklace with a dragon tooth. The sleeves on the coat are rolled up to where you see your forearms, whereas there are no scars on his right arm. There are multiple slashes on his left, non self-inflicted. He tends to wear a bit of grayish, beige-like pants with cuff boots, and weirdly for a human, like not weirdly for a human, blue eyes, but weirdly he has silver hair, and not white or gray, like literal silver hair that glistens and reflects in the light of the sun. On his back are 2 scimitars and a bow.
Look at a boy.
Look at him.
And his hair is tied up in a ponytail currently.
Everybody with the fucking ponytails.
We're all fine with them ponytails. It's actually very common, and it is logical to have a ponytail because it restrains the hair from getting in your face.
Yep.
We all have
Especially in a
long
fight.
ass-
So it's
We all have
so
long
it's
ass
actually
hair.
it's actually very normal for people in this era to actually like braid and put their hair in ponytails and such.
Yep.
It's
None-
it's
none of-
very
It's
common.
It's just a style choice, man.
None of
Anyway.
us in the party have short hair.
Nope.
Nope.
Luxurious motherfuckers.
Yep.
My hair short
But anyways,
All
I
the
guess
shampoo
I guess we're
needed.
approaching the city.
Yep, you guys are approaching the city.
As he like stretches, holds his arm up to stretch them.
And Edge lands on Garrick's shoulder.
Yep, I have a hawk fox as well.
And Edge is a small little hot fox. She looks like your average red fox. The difference here is that her front paws are replaced by hawk talons that she can use to grab things and everything. And they are also doubled as wings. She also has a little purple collar.
Yep. Go ahead, Ellery.
How long have they been walking back to Runswick?
You guys are here like 2 weeks ago. So it took you like a week to get back.
Oh, finally.
Alright, so what's your game plan going into the city, Mr. Emissary?
Oh, do what I did last time. Just Ellerin, no last name. But
Disrespectfully, how the fuck are you not in jail right now?
you just
What are both of your passives?
16.
16 also.
You see the guards eyeing you. Both of you.
Case in fucking point.
Seems I got
4 fucking
lucky
seconds.
last time.
It took you 4 fucking seconds.
Sure,
Took you
you were
4
lucky.
fucking
Yes.
seconds.
Yes. Yes, Ellerin, no last name. You were definitely lucky, and they didn't jot it down for a later date.
You are really not making things better.
I'm not trying to. Pat you on the back.
How disrespectful can you be in less than half a minute?
Garrick will
God,
walk up
all
to the
of you.
guards. Yeah, Garrick will be walking up to the guards.
The guards would
Disrespectful.
literally wait for her to come up. This one is a tiefling. Deep red, amber eyes, standard breastplate, short sword at his side. Can I help you?
Well, you're checking us both out, and I don't think it's for a Devil's Three-Way. So, how can we help you?
For as much fun as that sounds, we have a job to do.
Me too. So I'm just gonna assume you know who the fuck he is. I just pointed at Ellerin.
I know who both of you are.
Oh, both.
Garrick and Elrin.
Hmm.
Now I need you both to come with me.
Later tonight, but sure. Let's go.
Not for that. You're being summoned by the Lord himself.
By the Lord.
Interesting.
For what?
Mm.
Ellerin. Look at this man. Do you think a lord of a city would tell a common god anything? Especially when he's this... well... you know what you are.
I'm lonely, I know.
I was gonna say...
Damn.
I was gonna say a solid eight, but... I was gonna say a solid eight. I was gonna say a solid 8 for sure. Right. Yep,
It's like, damn, dude.
Yeah, well, let's fucking go.
Just do him dirty, I guess.
I said solid. Yeah, Gary's like, I was gonna go with a solid 8
Ew.
for sure. Let's go.
I'm sorry. So he'll motion to you to both of you. Oh my god, Matt.
Fuck.
You are welcome.
No.
It's beautiful.
I ship it.
Mm. I almost choked on my coffee. Can you not do that?
Oh no.
Anyways, Garrick will follow, just like go with the flow of being like, well, come along, Ellerin, no last name.
He just groans and he's just like, oh, this is gonna be a whole day thing, isn't it? He just,
Oh, man, it's probably gonna be a whole month or two.
Hey, I don't think it's gonna be that long.
God, this is such a weird.
Oh no, not
fucking-
you, not you. I mean I mean whatever the Lord wants us for.
Exactly.
Fucking Garrick, it's such a weird Garrick. I don't know if I can. It's
I
so
don't-
weird.
He's healthy.
It's such a weird. I know it's so weird.
Yeah,
I love it.
I mean,
exactly.
in that sense, it's
I
whatever
love it.
whatever he has waiting for you. I don't know. He just told me to. He just told all of us to keep an eye out for people. Okay?
People. That implies more than just me and no name here.
Yes, people.
stop, Garrick.
Actually, Garrick Vagus, but you know.
Actually, it's pronounced Vagus. So, haha.
Bagus.
My name, my choice.
Bagus.
I know.
I was here. I'll actually spell it.
But he leads you to the center. What in the goddamn? Okay, so I know all of you surround. Well, three of you are surrounded by guards. The other two are being escorted by one, and then these two are being escorted by one.
Who's the one who's got? Oh, it's the three people who's got three.
Yes, particularly Basil because they think they're a flight risk.
And then there's only one around Bertrand.
Insurance here exists.
In the Astral Sea, yeah.
There's insurance for dragons.
Anyways,
Legal
so
insurance?
so yeah, I guess we all
Yeah,
meet up
just
in
like
this-
car insurance and health insurance. You have dragon insurance.
Oh, jeez.
15
Well,
minutes can save you 15% or more on dragon insurance.
stop.
But anyways, so I guess we all meet in the town center.
Yep. So you all meet at the at the base staircase, entering entering the main building at the center.
About to say into the Lord.
So you see the
Okay.
guards. The guards greet each other and everything, and they're like looking around. It's like, that's everyone. Yeah, I think that is everyone. Why are those two with you? Those two are not on the list.
Which two are they pointing at?
The
Gith,
plasmoid,
the plasmoid and the
Yankee.
Gith Yankee. And they're like, why did you... I was given orders and they seem affiliated. He didn't have to bring them. I don't care, I'm just doing my job.
Right.
And the other two literally just face palm and then they're like, dude,
Fucking Christ. God damn it.
Kevin, stop being such an asshole.
No, of course his name is Kevin.
I had a feeling you just confirmed it.
You're an asshole, Kevin. Yeah, he's no.
Anyways.
So we're all up near
Right.
each other now?
Yep. Ah,
Now,
I was
all
wondering
of
who the other
you,
people were.
yes, all of you will be... All of you are needed for this task. I do not know why he summoned us, but you will find out. Follow us in. We will get you all on the registry, and then you'll just have to wait patiently for when he summons you all.
Yeah, Philip Jones guys know each other.
Beautiful.
Not even fucking 3 days here.
And they kind of escort you in, and then they jot down all your names. Well, the Furbolg does. The Furbolg is obviously very much the friendliest out of everyone here.
How many people are giving death stares towards people?
Garrick's just chill.
Just the 3 people that were with Kevin.
Oh,
The Tiefling and the Furbolg are actually really chill.
And the other 3 are just death staring.
Mhm.
Anyone in particular?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's death staring who, out of curiosity?
They're mostly death staring at Bertrand.
Oh.
Will we know? Okay, this is a genuine question. Can we roll a history check to see if we have heard of Bertrand?
Yeah.
I mean, can I roll to see if I know?
Most of you are with disadvantage, though, because some of you
Yeah.
haven't even traveled into the desert, so...
True.
Wait, we're all
he's
in
a-
the same room, like right now,
Yeah, we're
Oh
in the same room.
God!
Who's at
Oh, God.
disadvantage for this, out of
Oh,
curiosity?
shit. So, the only one who isn't at disadvantage
The fanboy?
Well, the
is
fanboy just
the
knows.
fanboy.
He knows.
The
Oh my
fan-
God,
Yeah,
no
because the
way.
fanboy just fucking knows.
He's
12.
just
I was
like
gonna say,
straight
do I
face.
need to roll it all, or
No, you don't. You know exactly who the fuck
Exactly.
that is. You also
he's hyperventilating in the corner?
the Furbolg is kind of getting worried, like, oh my god, do you need a medic or something?
Alrighty. Also, okay, after you guys roll this history check, I'll also give you guys
He's
this
just
as well,
repeating
just
Bert the
for
Butcher
fair.
over and over.
Also, the only 2 people who can't and will not know who, like why they're staring at him is Janessa and Alma.
That makes sense.
Janessa
You
is
two are
too
the
busy
you two will
standing in
not
the
know what the
corner.
fuck is going on, but everyone else, please roll at disadvantage. Thank you.
Elloren's just like, who the fuck is this guy?
Janessa's too busy standing in the corner next to Basil, also hyperventilating, but for different reasons.
Are they holding hands?
Do
They're both
I
trying to calm each other
Holding
down.
hands, hyperventilating.
do I need to roll this even though I rolled it last time?
No, you're good.
I thought so. Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
so
you're good.
12 for me.
You don't know.
I figured.
Yeah.
I also will give this for people before we go into like group RP and shit. This human has silver hair. Y'all are welcome to roll a check on that.
Hmm.
He probably dyed it.
What kind of check would that be, though?
Swag was fine. Anyway.
I mean, DM.
Well, that is a good question.
Yeah, what check would that be for the hair? Out of curiosity, if anyone would know. I know.
Nature or Arcana?
Because I was gonna say the only thing I know for sure is I know Rhiannon's from where I was from and was alive relatively, so I think she might know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both of them are shit, so why not? 16. Man,
That's
double
not bad
16.
for level 3. All these that's pretty decent.
Yeah,
You think he dyed his hair?
yeah. Bertrand's kind of too busy noticing the guards death staring him. Like he just kind of rubs his forehead like that.
Yep.
Like,
They're
this.
not even too. They're just staring you mostly, and then they death stare Ellerin as well.
We
But they're
know who that
mostly.
fuck faces.
But they're mostly death staring you because you have the fucking dragon.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you know he's. Yeah, if they're death staring Ellerin,
Who else is rolling a nature check?
Ellerin does not need to, as he already knows.
Yeah, Ellerin already fucking knows.
Rhiannon.
Rhiannon got a 20.
Rhiannon, I'm gonna send you some information.
Alrighty, thank you.
Now,
alrighty.
while I send the information, y'all can roleplay between y'all.
All right, so I'm actually gonna walk up to the two hyperventilating, and I'm gonna crouch down in front of them. All right. Can I roll insight to see if they're hyperventilating for different reasons on you two, if I may?
You could definitely. There is a huge difference between the two hyperventilating. You know it's for two different reasons.
Okay, so
One is smiling very big, and the other is
Quick,
not.
quick question. Sorry to interrupt. Am I able? If they're also death staring Ellerin, you said.
Yes.
Is there any? Can I figure out who it possibly is?
You have literally no connections to the sea.
Fucking
I was
fair.
gonna say, can I?
same logic.
Can I
Cannot see.
So, can I tell which ones are more focused on Ellerin than on Bertrand?
Or is it just like they look at Ellerin and go, "Ugh."
You could clearly tell by your passive insight that they're mostly like concerned about Bertrand than they are you. Brunswick is a landlocked citadel.
Landlocked citadel.
Why do they have to really worry about you? Like seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have to worry about.
What are you gonna do? Pillage a fucking building?
What are you gonna do?
You're supposed,
Invade-
you're supposed to pillage my
What are you gonna
city
do?
if you can't even bring in your ship.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, Garrick will crouch down for you two.
Ships,
Right.
bitch.
So, he points to Basil. You look like you've just met like a hero, and you look like you think the sky's about to fall.
You know that kind of hyperventilating very well. The sky is falling. The
Yep,
sky
but,
is
but
falling.
anyways, he looks at you. Alright. Want to talk about it? Want to talk about it?
Basil is pulling, like shuffling fervently through his satchel to find the wanted poster for both of them.
Oh
Oh
god,
my
but
And all
it's so
he's just
it's such a bad picture.
Oh, you idolize those, don't you?
What?
Perfect.
Like,
Oh, jeez.
look. I know Ellerin. I've fought Ellerin. He's just a guy. You can talk to him, easy. As for Bertrand, that's who you said, right? Bertrand?
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
Maybe you embarrass yourself, maybe you don't. I would just try and mingle there.
He has the posters double fisted in his hand, and a pen and a quill in his mouth.
Well, they're not going to sign it by reading your mind. Go!
Oh no.
Great.
The question
Half
is
He got
who is
the
Half
Ellerin
of it-
first.
half
who
of
is
this is
Ellerin
half of
going-
this is to help Basil. The other half is to fuck
Who
with
is-
Ellerin.
who is Basil going to first?
Real
He's
quick-
going to Elrin first because he's less intimidated by him.
Then I'm going.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to look at Janessa real quick just to finish that, and you. You know.
I'm not supposed to be here. I just got here. I shouldn't be here.
Okay. Calm down. Now, do you have manacles on?
Huh?
Manacles. Chains.
What the fuck are manacles?
Chains. You know. Are you restrained?
You're talking about cuffs?
I have a question for God. Am I chained?
Absolutely not. Mentally, maybe.
Definitely.
You feel like you are, but you ain't. question for God. I like being God. Thanks. I like.
I have a question for God. Why?
Please refer me as God from now on. Thanks.
Anyways, so like yeah, I think it'll only be another few minutes.
If she forgot, this would become Ark Survival, but only dragons.
Shut up.
Anyways, so what was Janessa's answer?
No.
Okay. Have they said you've been guilty of anything?
What? Well, they came into the tavern looking for Basil, and then they took me as well.
Okay. So it sounds like you're just here. You've done nothing wrong, and you're not on the worst case yet, right?
Well, goo person.
But why am I here? I'm not supposed to be here.
Probably not, but make the best of it. You're here. You're with others who are forced to be here. Misery loves company. So, worst case, not yet. Seems like we're being hired for a job. So, if this goes well, you get paid. Simple as that.
I get paid?
Yeah. That's what jobs are for.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
So,
Wow.
Shell's fucking notes.
but yeah, breathe easy.
That's all in my
You're
notes.
not. I don't think we're in trouble yet. Besides, worst case, just hide behind those two. Apparently, they're actually wanted. So their hatred's going to be directed towards them. So they make you invisible from the hatred scale. That makes sense.
I begin rapidly nodding my head and
Slow.
slowly nodding my
there you
head.
go. There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I mean, Garrick is. I mean, I don't know. Alrighty. All right. So, you good?
I think so.
Great, Garrick. We're probably gonna be working together. Hold the hand up. Hand up to shake and help you up.
Janessa, I will take the hand.
Alrighty, Nessie. I put you up.
Did you really
not-
just
not
call her
Nessie.
Janice or Nessie?
He just shrugs.
Oh.
It's Janessa.
I know. I'll just nicknames are easier. And yep. If it does bother you, I will call you Janessa. But unless you don't have a problem with it, I will go with Nessie. So.
Nah.
Oh, and this is a Nish. You see the
Nickname?
hotbox. Repeat.
Did they hiss?
Yep, nickname, shortened version of it.
Why?
Why not?
Okay.
Do you want to pet the fox? Would that help you?
Yeah.
She's kind of looking at you like, what do you think you're fucking doing?
How fucking dare you?
Like Garrick. Okay, last thing I'll say. Nash, they're going through a bit of attack. You know what? They're a bit worried. You know what to do with that, right?
She kind of looks at it. Looks at Janessa and then looks at you and then looks at Janessa and looks at you and then she does this little thing with her arms. It's like that not her.
I know, but if we're going to be trying with these people, might as well be friendly. And you're too helpful not to at least ask of.
She does like these little feetsy pitter patters on your shoulder, like you better give me a fucking snack.
Well, duh. I give her snack and let. Basically, for context for Janessa, for Matt, Inej is a therapy animal, so she actually can't help you with the anxiety you're dealing with right now.
Hell yeah.
And after you give her the treat, she give you kisses, and then she cuddle up on Janessa, and she basically like cuddles around Janessa's shoulders. She's soft and floof.
I begin patting, and my breathing slowly calms down a little bit.
Oh, the last thing I'll say, by the way, you points at Rhiannon, your name?
Rhiannon.
Riri, got it. Garrick, pleasure.
Rhiannon.
He just gives a smirk.
She kind of squints at him.
So, if a nickname is a shorter version, does that make you Ga?
Or Rick. Ger. Arik.
Gay.
That too.
Definitely.
I called it!
Pan, actually, but yeah. He will shake Rhiannon's arm. Like, he will hold out his hand to shake Rhiannon's right away.
She'll hesitantly take it.
He just shrugs, shakes your hand, that's it. It's like, oh, we are going to get along famously.
Probably.
Oh, good, you agree. It'd be boring if you didn't. Glad to know you can definitely have fun. That's it for me. that is for real it for me.
So it'll be a hot minute, and the furball actually would ask around if you guys are hungry. She'll get you something to eat. And then she looks at Alma and is like, "Do you even get hungry? I don't mean to be rude, but do you even get hungry?"
I just want to say the whole time she's been making a whole little theater with her own two hands, just having two little like
That's
dragons just
so
fight a slam.
That is adorable.
That is just her daydreaming.
Oh.
She's been
Oh.
legs crossed with like her hands together, forming like a base, and having two little individuals fight on it.
I love it.
No, Goo. I have the high ground.
Well,
Grogu?
Juice.
And then there's
It's over,
Basil.
Slimekin. I have the high ground.
Goober Slimekin.
Fucking Basil over here hyperventilating, looking at Ellers.
So after, do any of you actually take the food from the furball?
No.
Garrick will take it.
Plastic photosynthesis.
I would have gotten some. He would have asked for some tea.
Ooh, what kind of tea?
Jasmine, do you have it?
Yes, my favorite. Anyone else here want tea?
Basil also wants jasmine tea.
People of culture are like this people.
Why not? Kitty would kill me if I didn't.
Who's that?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, you want some too?
Yep.
And she actually like cheerfully like hops away, and the tiefling just watches her. It's like, I haven't seen her this cheery in a hot minute.
Oh my god. Really, Shell?
I don't think you understand the level at which
Yeah, I was
this
gonna
bitch
say,
is.
I get the feeling that RP wise is about to be fun.
Oh. It's
Ellen's
okay.
getting the fucking
Sorry, Richard, you can
stares.
hate me.
So she'll
Oh, no.
she'll come back with a cat like after a little bit. She'll come back with a kettle and a couple of teacups, and pours y'all tea.
Damn it,
And one of the higher ranking guards walks down.
Good. Good.
I see you've been treated.
Oh, very well.
Mm-hmm.
I am glad. Once you're done with your tea, I'll bring you up to the Lord.
There.
And when you finish drinking y'all's tea...
I think Basil wants to interact with Ellerin real quick.
Oh, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
He's just
What?
like sipping his
Do you
tea.
want to talk to Ellerin?
And
Oh,
Trying to get autographs.
Yeah.
he's sitting calmly. Everyone's sitting, right?
No,
Yeah,
he's
there
sitting
would be
calmly.
benches and everything.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So he's sitting very, very still in front of Elrin, and he's like, Mr. Parliamentary.
Are you all right?
Oh, yes.
He's like, so,
Burford
like-
is 100% scooting away from those two.
he's sitting.
Rhiannon
He's
is
sitting-
like close
Go
to
ahead.
Bertrand, by the way.
He's sitting on the bench, crisscross, like in a monk like sitting position. Yeah. All right, 1 minute. He's like sitting in crisscross, like in a monk position. He's like, he was like sipping his tea, closes his eyes for a sec, and when he opens them, he's just right in front of Ellerin's face.
Yeah,
Just, like,
he's very
didn't
in your
startle
face.
him. It didn't startle him or anything, but he's just like, are you all right? Just
Yeah,
like with him
can-
freaking out.
Sir, can I please have maybe your signature? And he slaps your outlaw poster in front of you.
He reels back at that a little bit with the poster saying like "Wanted Elridge Shiryu, the Pale Emissary." And he's just like, you want my autograph?
Yes, please. Please, sir. I would do anything for you, Mr. Ellery.
Oh god. Oh god.
Does the
Yeah,
lowest
then
of bows.
And
Yeah.
we'll lean over
Yeah,
to
basically just
Forehead on the
planking.
ground.
Just
And
planking.
ends up just laying on the floor.
Rhiannon will lean
Please
over to
sign
Bertrand and be like,
Please
this
sign
one's
my
unhinged.
autograph.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of person you should idolize.
Please, sir. Just this is all I ask, please.
He's just like looking at the others, super confused.
Go ahead. Pale Emissary has his fans. Would it be to enforce sportsmanship?
You know, I'm not that person anymore, right?
And I'm but nude. Are we done talking lies?
What?
Rhiannon will actually like snort at that.
This is your face, no? This is you. This is your face.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So can your hand also. Please give me little pretty signature.
What's the harm, Ellerin?
He just like does this big roll, like eye rolled sigh as he just like, all right, fuck it, just grabs the pen, writes his initials ES on the wanted. There.
He grabs it so very carefully and lays it on the floor and just kneels in front of it, staring at it, crying.
The emissary has an apostle.
With that, I need to step away for a sec.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Rhiannon like leans over to Bertrand and is like, yeah, this one seems a little unhinged.
He kind of just shakes his head and goes, "This is gonna be a long day."
The tiefling's
Alright,
fucking dying of laughter, by the way.
We're
Oh,
not
Garrick,
done
Garrick is
yet.
holding. Garrick's holding in his laughter. He's having so much fun.
Alvin left, right?
Yeah, he had to leave because Richard's
Okay.
family.
Oh god.
Yeah. So Basil
Okay.
delicately rolls this up and ever so gently puts it in a different section of his pack.
Oh good god.
These are the signed ones. These are the not signed ones.
Correct.
Look, he's
These
a
are the
family.
ones
He
These
that
has
are
to
the
work.
blood on
person of
it.
dead ones.
These are the ones that I need to find replacements. These are the
Exactly.
ones that I need a better picture for.
There is a whole
these-
system going on in that
These are my
satchel.
homemade dolls.
Oh my gosh! You're not supposed to know about those.
I swear to God.
So
if
he
you're not
pulls
doing
out
that-
another one
God,
and flanks over to Bertrand
He's not
and
even
pulls
looking
it
at
out and drops to his knee in front of him and says, "Please, sir, I would love nothing more than to have your beautiful signature on this piece of parchment."
He looks at the paper and just goes, "Yeah, it's not me."
Hold on. When you look at the paper, you see that it's more worn than the one that he had for
Oh.
Elrin. And there's little hearts doodled around.
He's just like looking at this and he just, I'm sorry, that's not me.
But it is you, sir. We had some conversation with Mr. Emissary.
I believe
your
you have the
face
wrong
now?
person.
I
Keep
don't
on
know.
first tier.
At this point, you think that tiefling is dead.
Tiefling is like got 7 abs now. Is gaining extra abs because of the laughing.
Yeah, he built his core, dude.
Yeah.
Laughing built the core.
He's just looking at Basil and just goes, "No, I'm pretty sure I would know if that was me. That's not me."
Unless you had amnesia.
Sir, please do not do this to me. He has huge tears just falling down his cheek.
It takes a deep sigh and just
I'll
goes,
be right back. Keep going.
"Honey, that's not me. Trust me on that."
And my last resort. Do you know him?
Are you assuming that another Minotaur would know another Minotaur?
Sir, I've tried every avenue. I cannot find this holy grail of man.
Maybe it's because he's dead.
No, he is not dead. I would know. I have sections. Do you see that he opens up his satchel and starts showing you his sections? There are sections for where he is dead. There is no dead Bertrand here. Bert Butcher is not dead.
No,
That is conspiracy.
I'm pretty sure Bert the Butcher is dead.
No, he's not dead. They said
Mm.
fire. I don't believe fire because someone said they saw him 4 months later.
Oh, metaphor versus literacy. That's great.
What the?
Garrett
What?
says that aloud. Oh, metaphor versus literalness. That's great.
Rhiannon is standing like next to Bertrand and like just watching this happen. She's just like,
Care to elaborate there, hun? There's something you're.
I follow
It-
all of the posts about all of the outlaws. I do not miss a single post. I travel city to city to find these posts to make sure everybody is alive and well. I would know if he was dead. Respectfully, sir.
Well, I'm sorry to anger you, but I don't.
I'm not
know.
angry. I am just right.
I have never met him in my life. I do apologize, though.
He throws his hands up, cries a little bit.
I'm glad that no one's inciting.
So what's... Oh, I was going to. I just was waiting for them to be done. I'm going to incite you.
I do have advantage because of Poker Face.
Poker face.
So,
I'm gonna insight as well. Makes sense for me to do so.
So I kind of want to see what everybody wrote. Yeah, so just letting you get so poker face. I have advantage on ability checks and saving throws made to prevent others from sensing your motives, perceiving your emotions, or reading your thoughts.
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead, roll it, man.
whoa, 23. Let's see how this goes.
Well, I
Nope.
can't read you. I just think
Nope.
you're
I can't read you either.
I just personally think you're lying.
Basil, would you like to anybody else want to insight?
I'm back.
We're just
I'm using my
Back again.
poker face to lie to everybody.
Oh,
I'm do-
okay.
I-
Roll. Oh wait, you already
I
did.
did. Yeah, with advantage because it's 23 and no one's beat it yet.
Oh dang.
Okay.
By the way, do you mind posting the ability on the
Poker
screen?
face.
Just so we
Yeah,
can...
of course.
Yeah.
I love
just
poker.
so-
I saw
yeah.
this ability and was like, this is fucking fantastic.
Oh no, yeah, it's so good.
Poker face. Poker
Yeah, they
face.
literally get that ability. It's
Yeah, they
funny
get
as
it for
shit.
it like on ability checks and saving throws made to prevent others from sensing your motives, perceiving your emotions, or reading your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lion thumb up. Anybody
I
else
mean,
want to
honestly,
try and see through him?
I mean, look, before we continue with the RP, like that does mean you have advantage against like detect thoughts, like for the deeper things.
Yeah. Janessa.
I'm too busy stroking a fox thing.
That sounds fucking. Whoa. Anyways,
Okay.
and I'm assuming that Noodle, you are still making the arena of the slime fighters.
You know, I am right. Also, it's just like, what? Stroke and fox, that is just inference to petting. Like, what the hell, Lance?
But,
But,
anyways,
What the hell is
For all
that?
three of you guys,
It's just petting the damn dog.
he seems to be telling the truth that he is not Bert the Butcher.
oh, I believe you. Garrett believes you. He just thinks you're talking in metaphors.
Like, in what sense?
In that, but the butcher is dead. Like, oh yeah, that was me. He's a dead part of my life now.
Hey, he's just saying he's dead.
Yeah, Garrett just thinks it's a metaphor.
Sorry if you got me confused with someone else.
He's bawling, by the way.
Oh no.
Like, fully devastated.
So, what is your name then, friend?
Ironically, my name is Bertrand.
Well, if we can't.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, nice to meet you, Bertie. He holds his hand out.
You can just call me Mr. McCarthy.
Mr. Koth, got it.
Hun, just call me McCarthy, please.
All right, McCarthy, please. Pants out there for the handshake.
Rhiannon is definitely sniggering at this point.
He kind of just he'll give a nice firm handshake.
Oh,
Just
Garrick will do the same.
it's a man's handshake, but he doesn't reach out with his right hand. He only reaches with his left.
Nope, Garrick will adjust then.
Yeah.
Forgive me, honestly. Sad situation. Good to lighten the mood a bit. You understand, McCarthy, please? All right.
Well, seeing as I'm getting most of these death stares, I'm assuming y'all aren't really in too much trouble.
Well, either that or you do things so horrific we get a pass.
I believe it's probably because of my dragon.
You have a dragon! Great!
My daughter.
I'm inciting that.
Inciting who?
Garrick.
I'm inciting the. You have a
You have a
dragon.
dragon!
Great.
Great!
Yeah, it's very.
Oh, 17!
I'm not gonna pass this guarantee. Oh, never mind.
You passed. Technically, the aggressor wins. Yep, he does not seem happy. He seems a little fearful of the mention of dragon. There's a bit of a twitch.
You got something against dragons.
Not personally.
She's my daughter.
Like I said, not personally.
I'm gonna.
Very much.
His pissy baby with
Why
she's
is it in my
a
notes?
she's a
Get
bit
out.
of a you don't
Okay,
have to
I'll get
worry about
out.
her.
Oh my
but
god.
No, I
I'm
want to
pretty
read these.
Okay,
I'm
I
pretty
was reading.
sure because of our bond, they're probably a little bit more on edge over near me.
well, I promise not to try to kill you if that's the case. Now. And then finally, I believe that leaves you.
He looks at you, goes, "Don't make any more of those comments, please."
I can promise nothing.
Basil's sitting beside Rhiannon now.
Sadness.
And you,
Great.
I'm just going to assume none of us, except maybe Janessa, know what the heck Alma is.
What that?
Janessa is the only one who actually has a chance of knowing what the fuck Alma is.
Nessa.
Right, so
Alma mater.
Wait, not
Uh,
even Rhiannon would have like.
No.
this
Alright,
is,
then.
I was going to say, plasmoids are rare
Can't
even
even
the
say
astral sea.
subspecies.
Yeah? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a world that has not met plasmoids. And I think the only reason...
But what about Jimmy 5-Foot, the plasmoid outlaw in the West?
What?
There's another
Okay, there's a magic
There is
card.
not
from-
another one.
Hold on. Let me find the magic card.
Yeah, but Garrick will then look at them. So, who are you exactly? I don't think I definitely have not met anyone like you before.
She pauses for a few seconds. What? Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh. Pardon? Here in Layton? No, I'm not from around here.
Okay, and your name is
Alma? Alma Hazel.
Alma. Howdy, good to meet you.
Is there anything else? You seem intrigued.
You're a little hard to hear, kid. I'm sorry.
What the fuck was that? That scared the shit out of me.
Anyways, yeah, go ahead, kid.
Making sure it works. Okay, give me a second.
What you doing?
If it picks up my nose, I'm fine. Yeah,
Okay, you're good. So go ahead.
Is there anything else? You seem intrigued. Is there something wrong?
No, not really. Just haven't met a person like you before, so naturally curious. I'm not gonna pry. Feels a bit too weird right now, considering we all just met each other. Pretty sure I pissed off half the room.
It appears you have. That's just your motto.
Bertrand's not pissed off. He is literally just like,
He's just a guy.
he's just a dude. He's just a little.
He's just a bruh. Just a man.
Anyways, so anyone here have any idea what this lord is? Also, I have a question for you two. Looks at Bertrand and Rhiannon, but will be for later.
She crooks a brow.
Yo, fucking.
Funny, but no. I actually do have a question for them. But yeah, he's asking, does anyone know what this is all about?
My guess is just like for this poor lady here, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try and blackmail us to do something.
She pinches the bridge of her nose. Yeah, more than likely.
I told you he was gonna do something.
All right, and would it have anything to do with that shipment crate? Because dragon and minotaur prints were found there, and I'm guessing that is you. We found claw marks, and looking at your feet, that's you.
She just gives him this like bewildered glare, like
How the fuck?
yes.
We found the me and Paley over there found the aftermath of your fight with those parasites. Nice work, by the way.
That was mainly him and Clara.
Clara did most of the work. I didn't do much.
Either way,
Same.
Either way, good job. We also found a man buried.
That I have no recollection of.
That you don't.
But you do.
Looks to her.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I didn't bother to mention it. My bad.
Well, thank you for not taking everything, by the way. Kind of made it easier to help with a certain matter. But you were there for this job you were given by this lord, right?
Yes.
Then I'm going to guess it has something to do with that then.
She doesn't answer.
You know, silence is an answer in many cultures.
She shrugs.
So is body language.
And?
And I'm just going to wager that you like to keep certain things private.
Is it that obvious?
Well, no, that's the problem. They're private.
Shut the fuck up. I fucking hate it.
I hope you enjoy this, Garrick.
He's so much more lively, but also, is Basil still crying?
Yes. Well, no, he's not as intensely crying. He's more teary-eyed now.
Is he
And
still
he's sitting
He's
beside
like a
Rhiannon.
sad puppy. He's like
Yeah,
a little
basically.
sad puppy.
He looks like a puppy that you find on the side of the road in the middle of a rainstorm that's been smacked to hell and back.
Oh god.
She'll just
He hurt his feelings so bad that he felt like he got run over.
Yep.
She'll
And
reach
that's-
down and gently pat his head, kind of hesitantly.
He looks up at her. His big puppy eye.
Bertrand in
Tears.
his head. I don't know. That was a
Cause
good
I
idea not telling
I'm
him.
pretty lady.
Repeat that? I can't exactly understand it.
Please. He's crying again.
Does anyone else understand what he's saying around the?
He's saying
Sobbing.
I think he's asking for a hug.
He nods.
No. I'm sorry. I'm
That
sorry.
is so sad.
I'm sorry, but no.
I'll give you a hug.
Who was
That's
that?
the furball.
The purple.
He runs over to the football.
She stands at like 6'8", and she literally like just picks you up and holds you like a baby, like a little kid who got scared, and she's just patting your back, giving you a hug.
He's crying so hard.
Oh, Bertrand's almost a foot taller than her.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, tall man.
He's a beefcake.
Taller than just about everyone in this room, I think. Pretty much everyone. In
He
this
kind of
room.
looks to, but he looks to Garrick and goes, "So I'm assuming you're some kind of detective, researcher kind of person."
Sailor, actually.
Yeah, that was my second guess.
Yeah, the deucing thing is more of a side hobby. So, actually, real quick. You would not have happened to, seen any of the people there alive, right?
No.
At that camp? Yeah. Well, that's gonna be annoying for that one up there. Points to Ellerin, since he's in his meditative position while the rest of us are finishing our tea. Oh well.
And who might he be exactly?
Complicated. And also
Looks-
maybe more infamous than this Bert the Butcher.
Well, that's not hard to do. I mean, Bert the Butcher's been dead for 11 years, I believe. I'm just imagining Basil hears that again and goes,
He starts sobbing louder.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, not my place to say his shit, but it's probably gonna come up if this has to do with it. He predates the butcher by a bit.
Interesting.
Not my
Hey.
place to say.
Hey, sweetheart over there crying.
He pops his head. What? Do you want Dream Crusher?
That's
not to be a pester, but what are his bounty and the Bert the Butcher's bounty at right now?
He pulls out his. He gets down from Furbolg. He passes around the back and says, "Thank you," and then pulls out.
She will put you down.
Bliss. He says, "Thank you," with a very happy nod, and he says he pulls out. I know he doesn't pull anything out. He knows the shit off the top of his head. He said, "Mr. Elrin, hold on, where'd it go? Mr. Elrin Shiryu has 50,000 gold, and Bart the Butcher is at 40,000 gold at the moment. No further update."
I could have swore I saw that Bert the Butcher poster being at, what, 110,000 gold last time I saw it?
Oh, you're the victim of racial...
110?
Oh, well, in that case, friend, you are the victim of racial profiling. I think they think you are the butcher and have raised the gold in order to coerce you to help with this. To clean the slate.
So what?
To clean the slate, as it were. You know, work off your debts.
Well, if they only knew that Bert the Butcher was dead, it wouldn't be trying to be racially profiling just another Minotaur trying to get an honest living.
That's the fun thing about the law. Until they find a body, they don't care if someone says they're dead.
Yeah, Basil's in the corner with his hand doing a mocking tone. He's dead.
Bertrand kind of sees that in the corner of his eye, and he does the. Hold on, where's the gift? Where is the sticker? He does this to Basil, like the very much like angry parent just look at them.
Well, either way.
Well, maybe if you weren't such a goddamn liar.
I'm sure he's telling the truth from a certain point of view. Anyways. If we are done with our tea, I think we should probably meet this lord and not dilly-dally on this whole mystery of what we're being hired for and what you are continuing.
Well, I'm pretty sure we have to wait for him.
They said
he is waiting for you.
Yeah, I think they said when we finish our tea, we're good.
Oh.
The guard captain is literally standing there. He's a human.
I'm only human.
Thank you. He points like expecting a name.
He kind of just shrugs you off.
Speak it, you
Captain Shrug. Got it. Alrighty, Captain Shrug. I think we are ready to meet the Lord, Captain Shrug.
Oh, did someone leave?
Very well. Follow me to Lord Varkes's chambers.
She said BRB.
Oh shit.
Okay. I'm gonna go snoop on what she's doing.
She's using the bathroom.
More than likely.
I guess we make our way.
You want to wait until she comes back, or we still got a good chunk of time? I don't know if Richard's coming back either.
He is on baby duty because apparently his mom needs to talk to his younger brother.
Her headphones died.
Ah, there we go.
There they are.
Okay, we're good.
Your butt died.
Alrighty. So, before we continue to Lord Varkes's chambers, how are y'all enjoying it so far?
I am having fun. I hope y'all like Garrick.
I like this Garrick. He has so much more. He has so much more life in him. I do feel I kind of feel terrible, but kind of don't. Out of game that everybody believes Bertrand, and then Fucking-
I believe you. I just also think you're talking in metaphors.
But it's also the fact of just Basil's just like, fuck you.
Yeah, like but Garrett's mind's like, okay, so he died, aka you left. You obviously are trying not to be this person. Okay.
Nah, he's dead.
Of course he is, and you're alive.
No, I'm a different person.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't fucking know.
I don't.
What?
Welcome
Oh,
back.
should
Who?
I got-
Ellerin have rolled?
It was a pretty. It was something serious.
Right.
So I had to.
Roll an
Oh,
insight,
fair
by the
enough.
way, dude. The
Yeah.
GC is 23. Just it's for
Oh
Bertrand stuff.
God.
Yeah. See if you Richard. See if the game.
Nope.
Nope. It still
Nope.
stays. You want to know the worst thing is, Richard? Too. I have advantage
What?
again. So
What?
Ellerin, yeah, so
Oh.
he would basically said that. Oh yeah, no, I'm not Bert the Butcher. Bert the Butcher is dead, and for what everybody can tell, he's telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Oh,
believe
and
he's
then,
talking metaphor.
Oh, and then
Alright.
Garrett decided to bring up the whole Triton thing, the camp and such.
And what happened?
Nothing. I just said like we were there. I'm guessing what this is what the job's about.
Mariana was
Okay.
like, what the fuck face? Because she's like surprised that he figured out that she was there.
Honestly, he wouldn't have if it wasn't for the fact Bertram mentioning the dragon is what made the pieces click.
Fair.
Yeah, he didn't know until then. But anyways, so
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ellerin Bertrand has a dragon, by the way, as you heard.
I saw. I see it. I saw it.
Yeah.
so we're introduced to the Lord.
Cunt.
The captain brings you up and opens the doors. The guards following suit as well. As he gestures for all of you to enter. There's plenty of space. A couple benches around if anyone needs to sit. But since you're before the Lord, it's courteous to stand.
Garrick will stand. He's one to follow courtesy when there's business.
Mm-hmm.
Rhiannon will remain standing because she's got shit she has to give him.
He's currently not at his desk. He's standing near the bookshelves.
What does he look like?
He is a middle-aged half-orc, dressed in red and looking quite elegant. Definitely of high ranking. On his side is a rapier, and he looks very well kept. Very attractive.
Meh. 5 out of 10.
You sassy
5 out of
bitch.
10!
You sassy bitch.
As he closes his book, adjusts his glasses, and turns to all of you. The door is closing behind you, trapping you within the room.
Right.
Within this room, there are several bookshelves filled to the brim with tomes. Tall windows illuminating the space. I hope your travels haven't been distasteful.
Yeah, depends on what I eat that day.
Very much so. Depends on what you scavenge. As he slips the book back into the shelf. I didn't think all of you would be here so soon, especially you. As he looks at Rhiannon.
Why not?
I'm simply surprised. But where are my manners? As he walks around his desk and actually sits on his desk facing all of you. I am Lord Verkest of Runswick.
Basic B-Tech.
You spell that for me, please.
Verkest. Let me go get the spelling.
Verkest.
There we go.
Oh, I spelled it right first try. Fuck yeah.
That was a guess.
Repeat that, my bad.
Verkest.
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 Verkest. Now, before I get to the rest of you, dearest, what have you found?
Oh,
I don't like
creepy.
this.
I was gonna say, wow.
Yeah.
Everyone else is
Yeah, I
creep
don't-
bad. I think everyone else's creep detector just went from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Everyone went from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
I just felt that energy in this group chat.
Everyone's buttholes puckered, and we're like, oh, we don't like you already.
That was a unanimous. We do not consent to this.
This is not
It was
consensual.
a very unanimous. We do not consent
That was
to
a very
The
this.
question is,
That was a very unanimous.
question-
Creep, creep,
big
creep.
question.
Creep alert.
How does Rhiannon react to that?
I don't know if she can hide that.
He's treated you like this before. It's more of like a courtesy thing to him.
Okay.
He hasn't really made any advancements. None of that sort.
Yet.
Yeah, but she's not gonna.
Yeah, but to someone like Rhiannon, I'm still pretty sure that's condescending as fuck.
Especially to us who have also just met him, and he's talking to a woman like that. It's kind of like a, don't like you already.
She's stone faced, but her tail definitely
I was
twitches a little
yeah.
bit. I have a report for you. And she pulls it out of her bag and steps forward and hands it to him.
He will take them from you. Just giving each page a brief glance as he stands up and walks back around, sitting at his desk now. All right.
I was as thorough as I could be.
You didn't find anything else of importance there.
Depends on what you define as important.
I don't need your comments.
But you do need my information.
Were you also there working with her?
No.
Seems things are conflicted here.
I never said I work with her. I just said I know things. Difference.
Mm-hmm. Either way, this information makes great use. It'll help me find the missing inventory.
So is that what you...
She-
Oh, go ahead, do your thing, not mine.
Oh, my bad. She didn't just give him the report. She also gave him the documents that detailed all the inventory that were in those crates.
Yeah, that's what.
Yep.
Just making sure. Just being transparent, that's all.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, this will help me find the missing inventory.
So
Oh,
Because
yeah.
because remember, everything there was military grade.
Mm-hmm.
Is that good shit?
So is that why you brought us here? Your guards mentioned a job. How we to find this inventory, or whoever took it.
It's whomever took it, as well as. I think it's time to maybe have a little payback for all the chaos that's been happening in the southern port cities. As he kind of
So you're
he takes the
saying-
papers horizontal and then fixes them and puts them in a drawer.
So you're saying you will pay us if we mess with this person who's doing this, and and you will pay us if we greatly inconvenience her.
I won't be
Okay.
paying any of you a dime.
Well, I tried to be courteous.
What is worth a dime if your life is on the line?
Yeah, copy on my experience.
It's good to know how much you value it. But either way, the Sabers have been attacking the southern ports of this kingdom. The colonies in particular. They've raided 2 already. And I suspect that they have been smuggling out of certain other territories.
And they have your missing cargo.
That's what I think, yes.
Might we know what that is so we can better find it?
He looks at Rhiannon.
I'm sorry, repeat. My bad. I was
I
typing my
asked about
notes.
whatever the missing cargo is, then he looked to you.
You
I
brought
still
him
don't
all the notes. So you know exactly what he's talking about.
I'm sorry. I was still writing my notes. My bad. I was not paying attention. My bad.
What the missing cargo?
What was the missing cargo?
Yeah, what is the missing
Crap.
cargo? What he looking for?
Military grade weapons.
More than what was found there.
Absolutely. And not just from here. There's also more, not just weapons. Other resources like coal, wood, some gold, metals, and other things.
So, if we were to mess with her, you know, get them very inconvenienced, our lives, saying you're not going to give us anything, no, nothing.
If you bring our resources back, I will pay you handsomely as bonus. Your main payment is staying with your heads.
I looked at Ellerin because you know this is like he's asking us to hunt the sabers.
He's got this like little grin on his face this whole time, thinking that we're literally tasked with finding and screwing her over, and he's just like, in his mind, he's like, oh fuck yes.
Well, I would ask you if we have a choice, but you've made it very clear we don't.
He gives you a smirk.
All right. So, what's the location then? Since I'll be honest, is anyone feeling a bit suicidal today?
What was that?
Basil said yes.
Well, you don't think he's
I
dead.
mean-
Well, you don't think he's dead, so you won't be able to meet him if you die and go to hell. You'll have to wait for him there.
Listen, I'm not feeling great today.
I can tell. We'll work on that. Anyone else?
It's an opportunity
Don't like we have a
to live
choice.
well, I guess, then I'd be willing.
Yep, exactly. Right. Well, it looks like, so, where do you want us to go? You seem to have a location for us in mind.
I quite do, but currently my hands are full. I just needed you to agree with the job. Sergei knows more.
Oh, Captain Shrug.
Not him.
All right. Does he present anyone as Sergey?
You see Shad like as he mentions the name Sergey, a huge like the window gets covered in a silhouette. For a second. And then the other one, it does the same thing. Like something just flew around.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Dragon.
No.
I promise you, he doesn't bite.
Is it a regular dragon or a wyvern?
You don't know.
Yeah, go.
Right. Talk to him outside then.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Thank
well,
you for lending me your ears.
Alright,
Also, you have a month to complete this job.
Can we possibly get that map back then? Might help us.
Sergey would give you everything you need. Good luck to you all.
Not really. Yeah. Let's go.
So the
Okay.
guards escort you out. Captain Shrug leads you out.
Shrugging the
And
whole way.
Every step he shrugs.
Bro.
Every step is
And as soon as you walk out, the first thing you see are the glittering blue scales of a sapphire dragon,
I'll roll the save.
covered in mithril armor.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's cool.
Well, not really. Okay, what's the save?
What? I'll just do it.
Well, I'm not used to gems, so hopefully this is better for me.
Gem, 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 me gem, me gem, gem, gem. Ooh.
18.
Gem, gem,
That's pretty
gem,
decent.
gem, gem, gem.
You're not as scared.
Yeah.
You haven't really seen this breed in particular, so it's like you're kind of standoffish, but you're not as scared of it.
Basically, trauma sensors are just justifying the reasons not to be afraid.
Yes.
Alright. Sergey, I presume?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, you're talking to
How
me.
how big is it?
It's a young dragon.
Okay.
It is slightly bigger than most young dragons, as it's just older. It just means that he's older. He's like in between the sizes of a young dragon and an adult. So
Makes sense.
Alright, well. Oh, god. Fucking. Sorry, folks. Alright.
You don't need
Okay.
to fuck?
Sorry about that. Yeah, my thing disconnected. Sorry about that.
But
Alright. I'm gonna try to hide something, by the way, so y'all can, But anyways. Well, I talked a lot. You guys can ask your questions now.
What did he ask? I'm sorry, I cut out for me.
I've asked my questions, so you all can, like, you know, like get you.
No, what did you ask him?
it's nothing.
I haven't asked anything. Dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I thought you asked him something. You just cut
No,
out.
What's that deception for, I wonder?
You
Oh,
are
I
welcome
kinda
to
wanna-
insight.
Some insight.
You guys want to watch me fail this insight as well?
I feel
Yeah,
bad.
5.
I believe that Ellerin does not need to roll as he does already know from session 0 as well.
you know.
Well,
DC 17 for anyone who wants to roll.
So all of you walk out, and you see this young sapphire dragon in mithril armor, and he looks tired. Really tired. But he still continues to do his work.
Aye. So, anyone want to lead on the questions here other than me?
Asshole, I'm just now fucking
So
pondering.
you-
Jesus Christ.
So the Lord told us that you would provide us with everything we need.
Yes, of course. As he holds out a sack.
I'll take the sack and look into it.
And in the sack, there are certain potions. There's about 4 potions of healing
Uh,
and 2 maps.
All right. What do the map?
The maps, one's a landmass map, and then the other one's a nautical map.
Okay. Good to know.
so probably where they've been attacking, and then where they tend to hang out on the sea, based on what they've been able to find.
Mm-hmm. I have made sure to mark everything on those maps. There's also a ship waiting for you in one of the southern ports. Managed to arrange it.
What's the name?
It doesn't have one.
How will we know that we've gotten to the ship then?
Because it'll be one of the only unnamed ships.
Look at the bottom of the bag. At the bottom of the bag, if you reach in, you find like it's like a cabochon of one of the sapphire scales. Show that to whomever is helping you at the dock. The Tide Masters would know exactly which ship it is.
Mysterious.
Not really.
Anything we should know before going into this? Any surprises on our way?
Just be very careful. The frigate is very well armed and has plenty of bodies to get in the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's been very difficult for any of the dragons that we've had to get close enough without getting heavily injured.
You say bodies. Have they incorporated any? He like turns, tilts his head a little bit, and just goes, winged bodies with that, referring to dragons.
As far as I'm aware, no.
Right.
As from what I've heard through the grapevine, Maria's too prideful to even bond one.
You say pride, I say stupid.
That sounds alright.
It's not easy bonding with dragons.
Especially for a dumbass.
It's for anyone.
But especially
Well,
for a dumbass.
You'd be surprised. I mean, if I'm gonna speak frankly, look at the dragon. Look at who he's bonded to. No offense, Sergey.
Well, that Lord's
I'm taken.
Oh, that Lord's many things based on dumbass. Either way, thank you, Sergey, for all your help. We will be in touch. I hold up an orb to indicate that I have methods of communication.
There's another one in the bag, just in case.
Not actually. Alrighty.
Do I have any special ointments for this sleepy boy?
You actually do when Clara is having like restless nights.
He kind of reaches back behind him and goes, "Hold on." Pulls out, takes a little bit of the bag and kind of puts it away and holds it. So here, this should help you get some sleep, son. So he
What
holds up the
is
little.
that?
It's a little something I made. It helps make it easier for your kind to fall asleep, get some good rest.
I can't afford that right now, but thank you.
Who said I'm charging you? It's on the house.
I can't afford that, but thank you.
Keep it just in case. Never know when you
won't.
may need it.
Bertrand, I don't think he's talking about monetary value.
I understand what he's referring to.
Then maybe best to leave. We keep it for now.
I thank you for your concern, sir.
Take care
But
of yourself, kid.
He gives a tired nod, and you see his wings spread as he flies back up. He is very tired. Like, he is overworked.
Very. Garrett just understands that, yeah, based on this lore, even if he took it, it'd probably get him in more trouble.
Yeah, Bertrand will put it back, and without anybody saying anything, he's just gonna basically head towards the gate.
Yep, you will follow.
Yep.
He just watches as the dragon flies off for a second before just turning and following.
Oh, by the way, if anyone was not aware, Sabers are pirates, Maria's the leader of them. She is quite dumb. Also blonde.
Yeah, pretty much right on the money.
Also blonde.
Also blonde. Not the cause of dumbness, but hilariously fitting.
Right.
Chuckles at that.
So everyone here who is currently still alive. Matt, are you alive?
I am alive.
Matt!
I am
A
here.
They're all
Yes.
heading towards the gate where your boy is outside too.
My boy.
Which
Oh.
you actually didn't know to register and everything, but they didn't realize that you had a dragon anyway, so technically you're fine. Just don't mention you have one, which you haven't. So you're good. So everybody's heading out the west.
Once
If
we
you
are
all
out,
are following each other.
I'll say once we are outside of the gate, Bertrand will just put his fingers to his mouth and give a nice, real loud whistle, like the father whistle, like, "Hey, time to come home." Very loud.
After a couple minutes, you hear wing beats, and then lands a young blue dragon.
Well, I rolled an A on that save.
Yeah, Garrick, you're fucking frightened.
Scared.
Garrick will just turn to not face Clara.
It's just
Oh,
walks
that's obvious.
past, pats him on the back.
Bertrand just walks in and goes, "Have a good time, Clara."
Oh yeah, Pa. I actually caught a couple of bucks and a few rabbits, and there's a lake nearby. I caught some fish.
Well,
I almost fought a green dragon too, but I think it got scared of me.
Garrick worries
What'd I
about
tell you
that.
from getting it?
Crackle,
What'd I
crackle.
tell you about getting in trouble?
I didn't get in trouble. He was just there. He was like, she was like, "Grr, get away." I was like, I am just here wanting some hecking water.
Fair enough, but it's a good
And
thing
he
you
was in
caught
the
all that.
water.
It's a good thing you caught all that food though, because unfortunately for us, we got more company. As he looks over to the rest of the new people.
I don't know, I think you're quite fortunate to meet most of these people, Koth.
Don't mind him. He's telepathically he just speaks to Clara. He's a bit of a nut job.
An asshole. From my perspective, I don't hear you speak, so he just says, "I'm an asshole."
Yeah, no. He's a. Well, everyone, this is my daughter, Clara. Clara, this is the people we're going to be working for if we want to keep our heads. Well, if I
Hello, extra people.
he just telepathically, he will also say to Clara, "Be nice to the white tiefling," and that points like in his head, he's like, "Be nice to the tiefling, the green one, and the one that looks like a puddle."
She
The one that looks
telepathically speaks to you. That thing looks like it's squishable. Can I just squish it?
No,
What? Squitch?
sweetheart, that is a person,
It does not look like a person. It's squitch.
but it is a person, and we will treat it as such. Understood?
How is that a person?
Well, look at us.
It
Neither
looks
one
like
of us looks
Jell-O.
like a typical person either.
Okay.
We treat everyone with kindness, remember, hon?
Yes, Dad.
It's good.
Alright. Well, we should get to move on.
Janessa,
Yes.
do you try to summon your boy, or are you going to your boy?
I am going to my boy.
So you just watch Janessa just be like, adios.
we're kind of in this together.
I will be right back.
Alright.
Okay.
Do you need us to come with?
If you want to.
Honestly, at this point, considering that load, probably best to stay together.
I agree.
Let's get a move on, y'all.
Yep,
I'm
I guess we follow.
He's Garrick's walking beside everybody with like a hand hiding Clara from his vision. Just
Don't worry, Garrick.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I'm gonna be rolling another save when we meet Match Dragon.
We
So you know,
have trouble, now make it double.
I'll roll the wizard save.
Oh,
effectively.
Please, I need these two to become Jesse and James.
Well,
Oh, oh great, more. He's
Whoops.
it makes the most sense for this, if I'm gonna be honest, considering like what dragons he tends to be more afraid of.
Yeah.
And honestly, this already makes sense.
So
So,
Janessa, as you're walking and walking, you and if you try to like talk to your dragon telepathically, you just hear snoring.
Not again.
And you get closer and closer. You approach, and you see you see your boy laying on his back, just asleep.
So you're a rider
Snoring.
as well.
Another dragon.
He is a chunky boy.
I walk up to my boy and just full on just flop onto him.
He is. For those who actually, I need the rest of you to roll a nature check because these dragons are not common at all. They're a much more of a rare breed.
A nature check that I'm gonna certainly fail, because I'm. Well, have I ever tried to smuggle dragons
Yeah, that
before?
sounds about right.
14.
Has Bertrand smuggled these kind of dragons?
20.
Rhiannon
My
knows.
rolls
That makes
have
the
been
most sense.
dookie today.
Five.
To me, it makes sense that Rhiannon would know, because,
Yeah, out of
Yeah,
everyone,
but-
you make the most sense.
yeah.
But they are dragon. And Bertrand's interested automatically.
Noodle, you're gonna roll?
Yeah. Wait a second. I'm still trying to. I'm exploring.
You're exploring. You're exploring your sheet.
Exploriamus.
Yes.
Gotta go west, go west, go west.
I'm still trying to find out where the hell is the actual roll.
So
Well, you
you're
just-
gonna look at your sheet, and then you're gonna see
Yeah,
the
I've
big
already had the sheet.
numbers, and then next to it is like smaller things that says like athletics, acrobatics,
Okay.
and then you're gonna look for nature, and then you're gonna click on it.
Nature.
Fucking blank. Oh, there it is.
Ta-ta!
Hey.
Okay, so actually both of you know.
How the hell do I know?
Magic.
I mean, dragons are not rare where you come from, especially this breed you know more of. So your DC is actually lower because of where you come from. That is a boreal dragon. Boreal dragons tend to live high up in the mountains. They absolutely love to cause light shows. But this one is lazy.
Cute sandstorm.
Yes!
Alrighty.
This one, he is a floofy chonky boy. Like, he is a hecking chonker
Oh, there.
on the
Big
chonk
pillow.
scale.
Oh,
Find
there.
And
it
he is
hilarious.
floof. As he is just snoring away.
I woke up and flop onto him.
Ugh.
It's that ugly wake up.
Come on, we have to go.
Oh, why?
I don't know exactly, but
He kind of like, he lifts his head to look at you, and then he's like, what?
there are
I thought you had
people-
one. Where do the rest of these people come from?
Well, it's a weird story. I went to go see the Lord. Well, I was taken, and those people were there.
What?
We do a job or we die. Garrick's again facing. Is not facing the dragon.
But he said,
I don't want to die.
Hence why we're
You're
doing
not
the job.
going to die.
Yep. Hence why we're doing the job.
Not
Missy.
on my watch.
He angry.
I mean,
he got angry there.
well, in that case,
I
we should
knew
probably.
I should have come with you.
It wasn't my fault. I was in a tavern, and we were approached by the slimy one, and then a guard came up and told us to remove him.
Suffice it
That's all
to
you keep
say,
talking about
we might want to
emphasize that
walk
was-
and talk. We only have a month to do this job, so we might want to hurry. And we're going to the southern port. I hold out my hand for the map. Just
Ellern,
get Ellen.
Oh.
Ellern would have had it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. He gives the map to.
I
Garrett.
I can see Garrick looking away from both dragons, and he's just holding his hand out like
exactly,
to
yeah.
nothing.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
He's-
I
he's
am a
just like-
cartographer,
he's just
and
like,
I
"Over
do,
here,
and
Garrett."
Garrick does make maps. He is accustomed to reading them. How long is it to the southern port?
2 weeks.
We got a 2-week trek ahead of us, so we might want to make time.
2 weeks on land. Maybe 1 on dragonback.
They're young dragons. I don't think we can carry all of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't
It's
think I
also
can
the
carry
fact that
all
you-
of us.
Well, also the fact of I don't know if Clara would let anyone else.
Yeah,
on.
that's not
Yeah.
going to the personal issues of that, so we're gonna have to make time.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, during the 2 weeks, for sake of everybody, Garrick's gonna be training with dual wielding.
What?
Okay.
Huh. Oh, interesting.
So, your journey begins as you head southeast.
How many checks
And-
do you roll for that?
What checks?
For dual
Dual
wielding.
wielding. Learning to dual wield.
Uh,
Check
roll-
Shot
roll
through it.
dexterity.
How many for 2 weeks?
Hello. Roll me 3.
Alright, I got a natural 20 last time, so I think
Bye-bye.
Love you, baby. Good night.
14 for the first one.
Okay.
12. I think I only need a couple. And okay, double 14s.
You're trying to get it. You're getting it, but you're not really. It's taking you a hot minute. Especially if you're trying to mimic a certain someone, it's very difficult.
I am trying to do my own, like my own version of hers.
It's still a little difficult
Yep.
because you're trying to figure out how the fuck that worked.
I mean, at least I got a good nat 20, so you know, at least it's a start. Like it is a start.
You're like figuring it out, and you're like, oh wait, no, this doesn't feel comfy.
He'll figure it out.
He'll figure it out in time.
Bertrand is 100% taking 2 of the bucks, and they shall be used to feed the 2 dragons, as Bertrand is feeling the need to feed both dragons. He must protect both dragons now.
Clara is really, she tends to wait. She wants to make sure everyone has food first.
Yeah,
But the boreal dragon, munch.
In Draconic 2, said Boreal Dragon, he just goes, I hope you enjoy it. Ain't nothing fancy, but it does a trick.
Food is food. I don't care.
And yes, he does speak Draconic out loud, though. So
he's literally just like crunching everything with the bone. He's like, yum, yum. Delicious. Jenna, so you've seen him do this before.
And then, can I make my normal stew for everybody? Because I'm assuming that's I don't know if anybody else can cook.
I can fail to.
see, Bertrand has consistently made stew, so you get seasoned meat and veggie. Because I would use my wanderer feature to find some wild veggies that go nice.
What are you doing? Are you doing?
Rhiannon's seen him do it enough that she'll offer to help.
I'm all good. You don't need to help. And he just wanders off.
I meant the cooking part.
Just keep it stirring.
All right.
Question is anybody else going to try and follow? Curiosity killed the cat.
Also, I have not forgotten about Real.
I was gonna say I haven't either.
I would have contacted them in the 2 weeks. I just didn't, I was gonna DM you.
Yeah, they would just show up out of fucking nowhere. You see this little goblin person walk in on all of y'all, like just chill as fuck. You don't know if they're a guy or girl. They're just there.
The instant they appear, obviously none of us probably noticing.
Real.
They make a noise.
Hey.
I mean, Rhiannon would have. Rhiannon's
Rhiannon's
passive is a 20, so she probably would have noticed that.
I'm just waiting. Real makes a sound. Bertrand's pistol's pointing directly at their head. Just.
Oh, okay, you gotta not do that.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Their name's Real.
Maybe.
Oh, hey, Real.
Maybe show up
Stop.
unannounced.
Hey, I was told to come here.
I thought it was more fun this way.
They could have had their head
Appreciate
blown
getting
off.
fucking guns in my face.
Yeah, but he wasn't gonna shoot.
Bertrand looking at Garrick, looking
you
at
think
the
too much
Real.
to do it on impulse.
Best not attempt that.
Bertrand, even I know you learned about to do it.
See?
You'd be surprised.
I really wouldn't be.
Hello, no sympathy for the goblin that almost could have gotten shot.
You weren't going to get shot. You
And
just
to be
kind of
fair,
just show up out of
and
nowhere.
Also, I do throw them some food.
He jumps and catches it.
Everyone,
Thanks, buddy.
This is Real, and this is kind of where things get complicated. So,
You're
uh,
breaking up.
oh shit, am I? Fuck.
And
Hello, everybody.
He sounds fine
Oh,
on my
maybe
end too.
that's weird. Maybe it's just me then.
Anyways, all right. So, hello. So yeah, this is real. This is where things get complicated. So you heard the Lord Verkas mention we are hunting these pirates, right?
Hmm?
Long story real. Basically, we were wise to make sure you weren't in the city.
What?
Threatened to kill if we don't like hunt down Maria, basically.
Yeah, that.
I'm kind of surprised. Not really.
Yep. Anyways, so
Speaking
I'll good.
speaking of this Maria person, anyone want to clue us in? Some of us don't, go out on the water very often.
I'm not even from here.
I don't know.
Go ahead, Edelman.
Given the,
Fill them in. You have
giv-
more information on this.
given the
She
grin
is.
he had,
Wait
given
a
the grin he
second.
had while this was being explained, I think he knows.
She was an old acquaintance of mine.
uh,
Oh,
uh,
yeah, right. You're the pale emissary. You're the one that she fixed.
He like closed his eyes, like, oh fuck.
Just
oh,
Hmm.
introduce.
well, I was hoping to avoid that story.
Oh,
No
so
shit,
that would explain why they wanted your autograph.
Scorned lover, possibly?
No, but she.
Ooh,
Though he did fuck her.
that's scary.
What?
Oh.
As legends are told, they fucked.
Metaphorically.
Literally.
I mean, maybe, but
No.
metaphorically.
Wow, literally.
Anyways, Ellerin, go ahead. Floor's yours on this one.
It's a bad
She was.
mood. Why would I think that's half bad?
The Black Sabers are a pirate group that I was the captain of for many, many years.
Hmm.
And Maria was actually my first mate.
You
But
know, I know the context, but with the current scenario, that's a bad turn of phrase.
I'm gonna be honest, Alex. Given what I heard earlier with my brother, I am not in the mood.
Sorry, man. It's just in character joking. Trust me.
I know.
Yeah.
But anyway,
As Sheila, as Real here lovingly put it, I was betrayed 5 years ago, and now she's in charge of my ship, running it very poorly, apparently.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she is. Oof.
so what I'm hearing is this pirate thing, you're sort of like a gang.
Yeah, think of it as a gang on the sea.
It's actually kind of like a mini armada.
Well, most of them not considering what happened.
Well, with that blonde bitch in charge, obviously not.
Well, I was referring to how Ellerin aforementioned fucked her, if you want to say that part of the tale, considering what happened when we were traveling.
Fucking shell. Your
Well, I
fucking
mean,
notes.
I don't want to tell everyone his personal life.
No, not that.
Anyways,
Yeah, I'm referring to the Session Zero stuff.
anyways, she is evidently she's been attacking port towns and port towns that I was wise enough to stay away from. But
So we've been hired under threat of death to fuck with this Maria.
I mean,
mhm.
technically, me and him already have.
And yet we got dragged into it. How wonderful.
But
Hey,
my name wasn't
I'm-
even mentioned by the guard. Why am I here?
bad luck.
Because we're all in this together, Janessa. Get in the game,
Here's
girl.
what I know about Lord Verkest. You, and you. Maybe. Maybe not the rest of you. I guess I've never seen you. Or you. Consider
Who's-
yourselves collateral.
Although-
Who are the ones that they pointed at?
Rhiannon and Bertrand.
Wait, what? We're collateral?
Yeah?
Well,
Those are
seeing
people more than giving you the
I don't
security.
understand why he wanted me. Don't really leave the desert very often.
Well, the one time you did, again, bad luck on that one.
You
Look.
have a bounty, my guy.
No, I don't.
This goblin literally gives you this most deadpan stare. It's my fucking job to keep track of that shit.
Oh, and speaking of keep track of shit, Basil,
Yes.
you're the fanboy. What do you know about Maria?
I know many about Maria. Let me ask God.
Almighty God, please tell me what we know about the
Let me
gods.
ask God.
Let me ask God.
Hey God, I have a question.
God, I have a question because Sean Claire has no fucking clue.
I'm worried what you'll
God,
find
it is
out
me,
because
Basil again.
I'm worried what you'll find out because I will say there is some details Ellery left out about how the betrayal went down.
Oh,
And he
So,
will continue to leave them out.
Till it gets spilled.
you know about Maria. Maria, she is she has recently come into power. And she is one of the most reckless, bloodthirsty bitches out there on the sea. Her bounty isn't as high as the Pale Emissary.
He just,
In
like,
fact, the
groans.
Pale Emissary is pretty much quadruple the amount of hers is.
Does that mean that
He
Bertram
chuckles.
Does that mean that
small
Bertram
fish in big
Butchers?
sea? But
How
very
much is
boss
Bertram
lady.
But
Butchers
here's the
spend?
thing. You know for a fact that she actually got into power because she literally backstabbed whomever was the leader of the thing, of the dang
Literally.
ship. And now, as far as you're aware, it's not been great. It's actually been hell.
Oh my god!
Like she's not good at it.
This is Basil's favorite, like one of Basil's favorite TV shows, but then it got a shitty reboot.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is literally what it is. Like you
I'm
don't
about to make a
care.
terrible joke.
You don't care about this blonde bitch because she
I
literally
know her,
is not
I don't
interesting
follow
to
her.
you.
She's
Ellerin,
boring.
But you
hang
know
on.
about her.
I'm sorry. Ellerin was Game of Thrones seasons 1 through 5, and Maria's.
Oh my god.
oh my God.
No, for real though.
Yeah, so here's the part where this is relevant to us. After we found your fight, points to Rhiannon and Bertrand, with the parasites, we tracked Real here. To make a long story short, you know those manifests that you have? Looking at Rhiannon.
You mean the ones I gave to the Lord?
Yeah, it turns out that the supplies that who they were selling them to, turns out they promised way more.
Whoops.
Whoops indeed, because said person is the said place they were selling to was a literal dragon fucking turtle.
Does she know what a dragon turtle is?
No.
Dragon turtle.
Think a living island.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's a port.
A living port. The type of dragon.
And she fucked it over, is what you're saying.
She tried to, and then Ellerin here found it and exposed her.
Like, he just like raises his brow, like, what?
She's too boring and mid.
Sounds like you're lying, given the face that he just made.
Well, you know what? If you think I'm lying, then roll an insight against my deception.
Given the face that he just made, she can tell, I'd say. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, you know what? A 7 is probably going to get you those answers.
Watch her
We'll
get a nat
see.
1.
That's just
If you forget
Joining
that,
in the inside is a fun time.
well, at least I
I'm
read
leaving
you a
some
little
details
bit.
out, yes. I'm leaving some details out, yes. A lot of details, actually. Actually even noticed Garrett's been keeping his mouth shut this entire time when Ellerin was speaking about his past, because, I have some details.
You two clearly know each other.
I mean,
Seemingly
Yeah,
more crazy.
we traveled with each other for a couple weeks before, getting captured by the Lord.
Hmm.
That's not a lie.
Yeah, but it sounds like, by the way this man's talking and standing, that he's got a lot more information than he's trying to not tell. So
I agree.
best be
Fine.
telling.
Fine. For starters, I'm technically the one that fucked her over.
Oh. She
Yeah,
looks really interested now.
I figured out the whole manifest thing, so I just gave the information to Rio, gave them my orb, and well, she did the rest.
I reported it all to Port Apalala.
That's
So that
the other thing.
means
She's made an enemy of literally every pirate, sailor, and anyone with a ship.
Oh. Sounds like maybe you've made our job a little bit easier.
She lost a lot of resources, so yes, it will be easier.
Wonderful.
Yep, and that's it. I say with a deception of disadvantage because I'm lying through my teeth. Okay, 12. That's not terrible.
Yeah, fucking kill myself.
Hey.
Oh,
There's
boy.
more to this tale. There's more to this tale.
Janessa, he's lying.
There's more.
Lying piece of shit.
You're
I'm just-
lying.
Ellerin
You
is
should-
just like Garrick, stop.
Please stop while you're ahead.
It'd be a good
please-
idea to be a little more transparent.
He's just like Ellerin is not saying anything. He's just closing his eyes like, no, just stop.
Look, it is not pertinent. I can promise you, it is not pertinent to the job. Maybe.
See, you saying maybe means yes. So spill the fucking
I
beans.
legitimately do not know because I doubt she remembers me.
It'd still be a good idea to continue explaining yourself. If you would
My
be so
child
kind.
is crying. She wants me to go to bed.
I think. I look at
We're almost-
Ellerin.
He walks away at this point because he knows what's about to happen.
You ain't going nowhere, son.
Yes, I am.
Walks over, stands in
It'd
front
be
of
much.
him. You best stay.
It'd be much appreciated if you stayed. Please.
Yeah.
He just he groans very annoyingly, and he rolls his eyes like, "Oh, you've got to be kidding me."
Well, Basil, was it? Basil?
Basil.
Basil,
Yeah.
was it?
Calling you Basil.
Basil, was it?
Yeah.
You might want to merge me in a moment. So, do you know why the Pale Emissary lost his ship?
Maria fucked him over and was a little bit of a bitch.
That's half the story.
I know there's something missing, but I don't care enough about her to know.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do with her.
Oh, I would like to know that.
I mean, do they know? Like, that's actually a genuine question out of game. God,
Nope.
okay. So, the Pale Emissary's last hit was a ship called the Mercy's Messenger. Schooner ship.
Huh?
I might have defeated him.
He just like
He
grits
points
his
at him.
teeth a little bit.
You?
Meanwhile, you two are talking, the dragons are basically like enthralled by the slime.
Fair. It makes the most sense.
By what?
I'm panicking.
So,
What's the slime
and
doing?
it-
Oh,
They're like,
I was
So-
gonna
what
say,
are you?
Like,
Yeah.
admittedly,
What
I've
are
just been more-
you?
I've been more of just observing.
Yep,
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Yep.
It's the most time to
All
intervene.
right.
'cause I
So,
don't know
in
check.
order to end the fight quickly and to make sure people did not die, not my people, considering what they could do, I might have, no offense, might have beaten him, held his life hostage, and then they were on their way.
This makes things very much more interesting. He
Yeah.
pulls out a notebook and just starts scribbling
Well, good news.
hmm.
everything you just said.
Yep. Yeah. I believe at
It's
that
like,
point that was the same night Maria did the P mimics the backstab thing.
yeah, it was. And then he actually turns and walks away and tells Bertrand to step aside.
He doesn't.
Joe!
Just give me a moment.
Why don't you have a moment right here and stop being a little
Because-
crazy?
Because I'd like to be alone for a moment.
Fortunately, that's not going to be allowed. Sit your ass back down.
Get out of my way.
No. It's just arms crossed in front of it, looking
Yes,
down at this man.
Can I help you? I love you. I love you. Oh, Wanini. You want me to go to bed? But I don't want to go to bed.
Sheldon's that
I
far.
think I love that we all just got super quiet, just listening to that.
Well, yeah,
I'm
well,
so
no, I think
sorry.
I think we're waiting for Ellen's response.
I'm so sorry. Creech's been.
We get it. We understand.
Yeah,
It's fine.
she's doing this
Pupper-
little
Pupper's
whistle
gonna pupper.
thing. Yeah,
Puffer's
she's
gonna
doing a
poof.
little whistle thing.
But anyways,
He stares at Bertrand for a moment, clearly not happy with with being reminded of all this, and not even giving a
Bertrand.
chance to just be by himself for a moment. Yeah, no, he doesn't like Bertrand now.
Yeah, Bertrand doesn't care.
Oh, yeah.
He's just giving you the he's definitely giving the dad look of like, sit the fuck down.
yeah. To be fair though, I barely interacted with Maria. I doubt she remembers me.
Best not to take the chance.
Somehow I doubt that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she picks up dead or some shit. I mean, I honestly can safely say I did not even have a conversation with the woman. The most they did was see it briefly. So, I think I'm good.
I bet 10 gold pieces that she remembered you.
I do not feel like saying that bet right now.
You think she doesn't remember you? I want to see if she does.
Right. Right. Well, either way, point being, exposed her. However, I do not believe she knows it was me who did that, so I think we are good.
Yes, child. How can I help you?
Because I did it very anonymously. So unless Real here put in a silver-haired man, I think we are good.
How
Yeah, like you.
I
mean,
might have.
Okay, so there's a possibility she remembers me and knows that I did this.
You see the most smug look on this goblin's face.
Right. Well, you know what? Worst case, she tries to kill me. I think I can live with that.
She's probably grateful for what you did.
I don't think she's grateful for me getting her kicked out of making her the enemy of a dragon turtle.
Hmm.
And every
Trust
pirate.
me, if that dragon turtle was actually able to leave the place for long periods of time, that frigate would be no longer frigate.
Yeah, well,
That frigate is now fried.
yeah, well, unfortunately, I also made her the enemy of every pirate and sailor on the fucking ocean, so, you know, I'm pretty sure she's gonna try to kill me. But, like I said, I can live with that. If she knows, but hey, I mean, she was probably not there, otherwise she'd be dead, so I think we're good. I think I'm good.
But that means she's alive. And
No,
she's gonna be a pain in your ass.
no, I know she's alive, but if she was at the port, if she was at Apalala, there was no way she'd escape. So she has.
Don't worry about me, I'm being retarded.
I am 90% sure that she has no idea it was me. 89.
Huh?
He's saying, like, I am 90% sure that she does not know it was me who made her the enemy of Apalala Port.
20 gold pieces!
Not right now. But yes, that is the full transparent history of all this. Oh, wait, no, I actually do tell a lie. Okay, sorry, look, just, this one's actually personal to me. I was working with Ellerin here because I actually did not know about the mutiny, and I actually thought he was still head of the Sabers. I am actually after them because they kidnapped a friend of mine, a kobold named Tuck. He was a crewman of the Mercy's Messenger. The carpenter, the repairman. I mostly got involved in this to try and save him. He's not lying about that one. Like, he is telling the truth.
Interesting.
Yeah. Guy's basically like a little brother, so respectfully, when I learned he was captured, and I found out Ellerin was not the captain of the Black Sabers, I agreed to work with him so he could find Maria and I could save my friend.
Interesting.
He just shrugs. It's life.
Yeah, and ain't that a bitch?
Nah, life's more of a fucker.
Depends on who's looking at it.
Well, I am. That's why I said that.
Eller's still death staring Bertrand, I'm assuming.
Who?
After a minute, he just turns. He doesn't really speak. He just stays quiet now.
Speaks in Draconic real quick to the two dragons. Like, hey, leave the slime one alone.
They're kind of like nuzzling into the slime, like, oh, this feels funny. It's like, oh, one knees.
Yeah.
What is this?
So,
it's like, oh my god, what is
if actually, but look, here's the important detail.
Yeah, great.
Apalala Port has a thing of neutrality. No one can harm anyone on there. So the fact that Maria is an enemy of them does mean that she actually has no neutral place she can hide. So that means we actually can finish this job within the time limits.
We can only hope.
It's more possible now that she doesn't have a haven. I'm just going to say that.
Gotcha. Chill.
Yep, but that's my extent of the history with this. I am just here for my friend, truthfully. I felt no need to tell the Lord that because, fuck him.
Best to keep him from knowing too much, anyways.
Why do you think I didn't mention the Apollola, poor thing?
He just kind of takes a deep breath, walks past Ellerin, and goes back to Clara.
Knowing the Lord, he might already know.
He shrugs. I honestly, no idea. But I will say there are ways we can deal with that particular problem.
Clara is like trying to like poke Alma. Like, what? This is so cool.
Clara, now what I tell you about poking strangers?
What is
We treat people with kindness, remember?
what is
Maybe if you ask nicely, they would be very kind enough to answer that question.
Okay. Hi, little slimy thing. What is your name?
She just stares, just knowing that she's practically been just assaulted by many dragon noses. She has no will to answer right now.
Oh, he just kind of reaches up towards Clara's head and kind of makes her bow her head. It's like, I apologize for my daughter being too intrusive,
No,
Clara.
it's fine. It's just haven't had this much contact in a long while. It's weird.
Well,
You know for a fact too, Noodle, that the boreal dragon almost snorted you into his nose.
oh
He
no!
almost slurpeed you.
Through
How
the
many boogers would have been?
nostrils.
How
It's
many
just like
boogers would have been attached?
also, you have this back shoves the boogers back up the nose.
He's not happy with that sensation at the moment.
If you'll excuse me.
That or she just stretches her arms out, just opens her hand facing down, and you just see all the slow boogers she secretes from her hand.
Oh God. And with that, I'm gonna go take a nap. As he puts his goggles
You
back
know what?
on.
I can take first watch. Anyone want to join me?
If we really am not inherently tired, I suppose.
Awesome.
I'll take first watch with you too.
All right, Guthrie, and then we'll go for pairs of twos.
Sure.
Bertrand will be camping
Yeah.
right next to Clara and away from everybody else.
This yerba mate tea can only keep me up for so long.
Alrighty. Glad to have you back, Rio.
10 feet away from the dragon, I swear.
Who just left?
I don't know.
Oh,
Richard.
He his mood got affected because the brother stuff.
Yeah.
So
It is midnight too.
yeah. So now that the sun is setting, you guys have an idea on what to do. Just meeting each other for the first time. You all quiet down and rest, and then take your watches. And this is where I will end session.
Do we get level up?
Au revoir.
Au
Why the
revoir.
fuck